the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox at gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on you, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It's true. Sometimes I cry.
Lick my butthole, you laugh.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 705, and we've got a very special presentation for you tonight on this bonus show. Saturday bonus show.
Ben.
Yes.
The Cringerweight title is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Yes,
We're gonna have 3 votes, and whoever gets the majority number of wins will be the new Cringerweight champions. I'm giving Egghead 2 out of 3 chances to beat me tonight.
Right, and voting will begin in 5 minutes
for the first match.
Yes, and it will end a short time after, and then we'll be doing it throughout the show, basically.
Yeah. I have no idea what you're going to throw at me. Last night, out of nowhere, I think you might have played the cringiest video of me ever.
Which one? There was a lot of them.
The one where I had a butt in my face. That might be the cringiest video ever.
Yeah, you were nose deep in some butt.
It was gross. I was beet red. I looked like a freaking killer tomato. It was probably the cringiest video of me that exists.
That is one of them.
It was bad.
There's more, though.
I have no idea.
We'll see. We'll see what we've got here.
I'm just glad we played that last night so that I can't be used against me today.
Right. Well, I mean, videos can come back later, too. Oh. But I don't have that one in the lineup tonight.
Oh, it was a shameful boner? Damn it. Things got weird, man. Things got weird last night. And then there was the one where
Joe tried to slander you? The weird Skype call?
Yeah. Yeah. What was up with that?
Yeah, and he didn't want us to play it.
Yeah, it was weird. He's like, no, you shouldn't play that. And I'm like, what did you say? Well, let's play it.
Yeah,
what'd you say,
yeah. How long ago was that?
2013.
Wow, what a backstabber Joe is.
Might have been 2014, actually.
What a backstabber.
That show was so weird. Yeah, it was a very weird show. We let Joe curate the majority of the episode, and it got super weird. Like, Joe...
We're like listening to a debate about the gender and racial pay gap.
Yeah, the wage gap.
And Joe's just sitting there like...
Yeah.
Like, not saying anything. Just like...
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was funny though. I was like, Joe, you picked all these clips. Usually,
I got 20 fuck bucks on young Bill Fridge.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah. By the way, we're coming into the last show of the week, and we're only at 35% of our goal. So this is going to be a hard goal to reach. If you all can help us keep the streak alive, we'd really appreciate it. If not, send us your bats, like the stream, subscribe, all that cool stuff. But if you got $2 to spare to send your old buddies at DP, now's a good time.
The old two-chew train. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. I can't wait for Egghead to be the new Cringerweight champion tonight. I'm gonna peel this sumbitch off me. This stench is gonna get washed off. You put them in a match, he'd never. Oh man. There's so much we could do with ActualMania.
I need more of his videos.
Corpsey's videos. They kind of just washed up.
Corpsey was smart about that and got rid of them.
I wonder if we could get a hold of Corpse and just have him create.
I don't want to get a hold of him.
Well, I mean, not physically. I don't mean put him in our hands.
No, I mean in the way you meant. I don't want to.
Oh.
Because he's a creepy fuck and I want nothing to do with him other than laughing at his shitty videos.
That's kind of true.
Yeah.
Kind of. But what if he started cutting promos like Gale does? Because Gale came out of nowhere.
I know it's your natural inclination to be friends with all the pieces of shit on the internet, but no, we're not.
I don't want to befriend him. I want him to send OG content. Send us some original content, Corpsey. Cut a promo and, I don't know. We just got to start pitting all the lol cows against each other. We got close with Goose Wayne and Santa Cruz Joker. They were both kind of looking in on everything. They're starting to see ActualMania and be like, what the hell's going on? Why is my name here?
Yeah.
And they come in and then boom.
So voting is about to open on the first fall, so we're going to go ahead and get right into the ActualMania. Yeah. Send in your Streamlabs and Super Chats. We'll read them at the end of the match here if you have any commentary. Here we go. Actually, I have a few of these really quick. Check this out.
Hi, Billy. 50% bitches.
Yes!
Whoa!
Thank you so much. That really helps us out.
I
have to start this Hi
That takes
Billy.
the edge off.
Yes.
Thank you, Eduardo.
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh.
Check this out.
Hi, Billy. Hi, I'm Captain Joe Bruni. And what I'm going to talk about is how to avoid encounters with chiggers. Hi, Billy.
Like another fucking bottle of gin. Young rum Billy Fridge sipping it in. Into the bottle. Young Billy Fridge about to butt fuck a model. Young Billy.
This is when you got super trash.
Yeah, I was pretty wasted.
I think this is the first spin till you spew.
Fridge about the motherfucking fuck a bitch down where she shits. I had covered myself in vomit, so I have no shirt on.
Right. All right. Here's a few Egghead clips. They're very short, so I'm going to play multiple ones. Egghead used to think he was really good at impersonations. So here's Egghead's Elmer Fudd impersonation.
Shh, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Reminder, guys, you're voting for the most cringy. Patreon's $5 and above. You are voting. The voting is open now for the first fall. 2 out of 3 falls tonight. Here's Queen Grimhilda.
Silence! Bring back her heart.
You must go deeper.
In this.
Hammer just made it over 66%. We're 2/3.
It's Hammer time.
Thank you, PT Ham.
Too legit. Too legit to quit.
Too legit.
Here's his Hank Hill.
Who's Grimhilda? Like,
I think that's from Snow White.
Morton is alive. Maybe that's the next private show. Oh,
now wait just a damn minute. Dang it, Dale. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Boy.
Okay. Here's Steve Carell. You would not know this is Steve Carell unless I told you. Here,
Steve Cringe.
Kelly Clarkson.
What the fuck?
One more time for Steve Carell.
Kelly Clarkson.
I was like, how did this Steve Carell video get mixed up in these Egghead videos? I literally just thought,
does Steve Carell DMCA takedown Egghead's site now?
A scene from The Office somehow got into my playlist. All right.
Thank you for the simp fee, Robbie
Thank you.
Jenkins, and Loch Ness Monster Gate 350. Wow. Wow.
Here's his Barney impression, which I think he means Barney the Purple Dinosaur.
Oh, no.
I love you, you love me, we're a happy family.
You think he means Barney the Purple Dinosaur?
I don't know, maybe.
Because based on his Steve Carell, this might be Barney Rebel.
Yeah. Yep. Here's Dobby. Dobby from Harry Potter.
Oh, no.
Dobby is a free elf, and Dobby is here to save Harry Potter and his friends.
This says John McClane.
Vote for Billy.
Yes!
Hashtag Billy the Cringe.
Oh,
Billy
my God.
the motherfucking cringe.
And that's the motherfucking cringe. We are 4/5 of the way in. I
Yeah,
was worried.
what the hell?
I was worried. I was like, this might be the first time, dude.
We're only like 5 minutes into the show right now.
I know. Wow.
This says John McClane. I don't know if that's. Does he mean? Is that the character from Die Hard? Okay. I thought maybe he misspelled John McCain.
It might be.
Here it is.
Oh, so you don't like my impressions, eh? Well, I got one thing to say to you. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh, no, definitely John McCain.
I think that's actually Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, when did Bruce Willis have an Australian accent? Like, what? Egghead does that. He'll say a paragraph. He'll speak a paragraph and go through like 3 or 4 different accents.
Oh, my God.
While he's doing it.
You get a C for effort, Egghead? What's the C short for? Cringe?
Here's a few more. There's a bunch of these. It's really surprising how many of these he did. Here's him, speaking of Australians, here's him doing Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter.
Oh, crikey, you see that croak over there? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sneak up on him and jam my thumb in its butthole.
Okay, so Egghead, you know what would have been a lot funnier if you would have just laid there and acted like you were dead and be like, this is my impersonation of the crocodile hunter now.
Yeah. Damn it.
All right, what's the Wicked Witch of the West?
His Bruce Willis was a better crocodile hunter than his crocodile hunter was.
Oh my God.
How? How?
Go!
Damn it. Damn it. Eduardo Garcia just put us over the goal. I thought we were going to suffer. I was like, dude, it's COVID, man. We're done. We're done. It's the end of the streak. It's been a horrible week. And now we're here again next Saturday. Next Saturday, we're back, baby.
Wow. I did not expect that.
Yeah, just like 10 minutes in, we're like, oh, fuck it.
Okay.
Thank you guys very much.
So
oh, my gosh.
Here's the Wicked Witch of the West impersonation here.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Did you practice any of these?
I hope.
I mean,
I hope he practiced every single one of them. I hope it was big practice.
Hannibal Lecter. Here's his Hannibal Lecter. By the way, yes, we have the best fans ever.
Yes.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Egg Tits has seen that exact impression in between her legs.
That's how he should have listened to how Cobes instructed people to give fellatio, or not fellatio, but cunnilingus.
Oh.
Here's Cleveland Brown impression. So the spinoff from Family Guy, Cleveland Brown.
Yeah.
What the hell? No, 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 no.
Sup. Yeah, that was
not the worst.
That was still cringy, but not
Yes.
bad. Not bad.
Yes.
Still cringy. It's not bad.
So I guess now we have to play a few for our defending champion.
Oh, the hillbilly didn't count?
No.
Oh.
So I'm gonna play two quick videos. Here's the first one.
Hey internet, it's Billy the Fridge. I wanted to hit you guys up because Friday the 13th of this month, August, is my birthday. I'm going to be like, I don't know, 27 years old or something.
Liar.
And it's probably going to suck because I have so many friends and family outside of Seattle City. That's where I'm going to be. So
you're going to be outside of it or in it? Because that was very unclear.
I know, dude. I know.
Basically, I thought...
Voting is up. If you are a $5 patron or more, you can vote on the first fall of this 3-fall contest. Voting closes less than an hour from the point that the voting started. So, and we'll take a look at the voting after the videos are done here.
You guys should still totally wish me happy birthday. This time, you're going to wish me happy birthday in the most creative, beautiful way possible. And reply to this YouTube video with your own video of you wishing me happy.
So you're asking people to give you attention for your birthday.
Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking, dude.
You know what's hilarious? This was back when people could leave response videos.
Yeah.
That was such a good feature of YouTube that they fucked.
They didn't fuck it. People were taking advantage of it.
I don't give a shit.
You just got reply
I hate
girls.
that whole like, oh, a few people were taking advantage of it, therefore punishing everyone made sense. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Don't punish everyone. Punish the people who were doing it. Suspend their accounts and take away their monetization. Don't punish the people who were correctly using it. So no, I don't like it where it was like, oh, well, a few people used it bad, so it made sense to take it away from everybody. Fuck that.
The best happy birthday reply.
Your defense of YouTube just now earns you cringe points. In fact, you doing that, I'm voting for you.
You can't vote for me.
Yes, I can.
You can't.
I voted for you
No,
just
it's
now.
not fair.
We'll get one of my birthday gifts. I'm just going to fucking give you one of my gifts. It's kind of shitty as like a
You
gift
gotta
taker.
give gifts
but I mean,
for
it could
people
be a
to hang
really
out
good
with you on your
gift because
birthday?
I get sweet ass presents. So pretty much just reply and I will fucking mail you, who knows, I could get a box of underwears and they're yours. Or I could get a fucking Xbox 360 Slim with a copy of, I don't know, Bubble Bobble or something, and I can send you that. You never know what you're gonna get, but you are gonna get to wish me a happy birthday, August 13th, Friday the 13th. Make it spooky. Kill somebody on camera. Just don't get caught.
Wow. Encouraging murder.
It was a joke.
All right, so the next one's a video we've seen before, but I think we need to play it because we're presenting the best case for both of these competitors to be the champion of cringe. So here's the next video, and I think this might seal the first fall.
This is not fair to Egghead. He wants to...
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Billy the Fridge, and I just got done watching the...
By the way, people took screenshots of this and photoshopped him as a big vagina, and it's true. He looked like... It looks like his face is just floating in a giant vagina.
Nerdcore for Life documentary DVD that Dan, the director, sent me. And...
Who's Dan the director?
Got a few things to say about it.
Movie.
So,
Stop it. This is stupid. This is not
first
fair.
of all, on the back
Egghead
it
had
says,
short little clips.
in this entertaining and offbeat
It shouldn't
documentary,
it shouldn't have
filmmaker
two clips
Dan
to his
Lamoureux,
little
I don't know
tiny
how it's
ones.
pronounced. I assume
We've
that's
already-
the
this is
right
not
way
fair to
because that's how I
Egghead.
said it. Goes underground to
I'm gonna
shed
call
light on the
disqualification.
unlikely
Egghead
hip-hop
wins.
movement.
There's
Egghead
29 minutes left to get your votes in.
Egghead wins.
You'll want to vote before...
Egghead wins.
Shut up. You'll want to vote in the next 30 minutes because the voting will close and then the voting is final and we pick the winner of that
known
fall.
as Nerdcore. Born on the web, Nerdcore is hip-hop made by geeks.
Billy hides this now, but he's actually an expert in nerdcore. Like, he even had a song about nerdcore, believe it or not.
Forgy.
Remember that song, Billy?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? It's called The Sound of Nerdcore.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
Rapping
okay.
about comic books, video games, science fiction, and other nerd-friendly topics. Performers with stage names such as Whitey Cracker, Optimus Rhyme, MC Router, MC++, and Beefy reveal the rebellious pride at the heart of this fascinating new musical genre. It also says copyright 2008. That's like 2 years ago.
It also says copyright 2008.
Big deal.
I was being
the
very...
film on here is from like 2 years before that.
You got paid to do this.
We're looking at like a 4-year...
What'd you get for it?
Like a cupcake? I don't know.
History
it was fat.
lesson. Like,
No, you got something. Like, did they pay you in Bitcoin that you spent before it got valuable?
I don't remember.
How nerdcore kind of birthed, and it follows a lot of people that
nerdcore kind of
you
bursts.
are probably familiar with. It goes a different route than Nerdcore Rising does. Nerdcore Rising was...
Billy went from opening for MC Chris, but now he can't even open for MC Chris Hansen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
A front-a-lot movie with, like, people telling the story of nerdcore around that. This is literally, like, the inside of how everybody involved in nerdcore at the time could really, like, be a part of the uprising. And I noticed a few things in here where, they kind of went into the beefs and the dramas of nerdcore, which even 4 years ago is the same damn thing going on now. And people are like,
it's not fair to Egghead.
You know what happens in a disqualification?
No.
The winner retains the title.
It's not true.
So if you keep running your mouth, I'm going to disqualify you.
Can't do that.
I believe I can.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. I'm the commissioner of ActualMania.
Okay, well, the commissioner is a kayfabe role.
That's not true.
Like when Jesse Ventura used to tell Vince McMahon to shut up all the time, but Vince could have actually just fired his ass.
Well,
yeah.
We'll see about that.
I don't know why nerds would want to fight with each other when really they should probably just be friends because they don't have enough friends. That's fucking stupid. Nerds have a ton of fucking friends, and their best friend is the goddamn computer or the video game they're fucking face first into. Nerds especially don't need to be friends with other nerds, considering most fucking nerds are antisocial. There's gonna be drama in nerdcore. Don't fucking think of people as assets when you're sitting here rapping about your fucking favorite video game or your favorite fucking computer hacks or program, whatever the fuck. YT Cracker comes off looking like a fucking gangster in this film. That's pretty dope. Beefy is a fucking boss. Most of his interviews are taken in a fucking hot tub smoking a cigar. That's bad the fuck ass. MC Lars, he puts the whole conscious, intelligent thing into it. And MC Chris is
nope.
Fucking... Everybody talks shit about that guy, but he kind of kicks ass. He's making fucking money off fucking rapping and shit. Dude, whatever, that's dope. I'm a fan of...
Egghead's talking major smack in the chat.
Bring him on. Bring him on.
I don't want you guys talking over the videos the whole time.
Oh, okay.
I'll bring him on in a little bit.
Sucklord is
after the first fall
amazing. I never really knew of him before this, and it's kind of cool to watch this and get a lot of faces and voices put to the names of people that I like see on Rhyme Torrents or other fucking forum boards and stuff.
Hi, could you turn it off?
I just watched the movie. I haven't even watched the bonus features yet.
We've got like
I've heard the
48
bonus
minutes of
features
me talking, and Egghead only has 12 seconds.
I like how you haven't even watched the movie. You literally just admitted you're doing a review on a movie, and then halfway into it, you just admitted you didn't even watch it yet.
Are we sure I didn't?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought that's what it said.
Like,
I'm such a pretty boy.
More than the movie, like a ton of...
What is that, a towel or a blanket?
Turn it off. It's a It's a sheet, I think.
Good stuff. It says there's lolcats and bugging out music videos. The Seattle Nerdcore Night after party. I'm really looking
This is
forward
the
to
bonus
that.
footage maybe I didn't watch. I don't remember.
What was the Seattle Nerdcore after party? Did you go to that?
No, I didn't go to that.
The Las Vegas Nerdcore concert. That's got to be dope. I don't know if I'll watch the entire thing if it's the actual whole fucking concert.
It's got to be
Sorry,
dope.
Nerdcore, but you've gotten a lot better over the years. And then there's also the Nerdcore for Life team in Amsterdam. That could be really cool, too. Ultra Klystron looks like more of a rock star in this video than I've ever seen of him before. And
Yeah.
This is not fair to Egghead.
This is great. Dude,
This is not fair to
you
Egghead.
cringing at yourself.
It's
The
not
way
fair.
you can make yourself cringe just proves that you deserve the championship.
No, it's not true.
In my opinion.
You picked like two clips of Egghead pretending to be Mickey Mouse.
It wasn't 2 clips.
It was like 2 clips
I didn't
of
even
Egghead
get to
doing
Mickey Mouse.
And
I
then-
actually do have one of him doing Mickey Mouse that
And
I
then you
haven't
played
played
like
yet.
48 minutes of me.
This video isn't even 10 minutes long. Quit exaggerating.
It's 48
By the way, guys, if you're not a patron, now's a great time to sign up. We're almost at 600 patrons for the first time in a really long time. So if I think if 3 more of you sign up, we'll be at 600. Just throwing that out there.
Throwing it out there like some good dick.
Billy reacting to his own vids helps the cringe grow. I do like that comment. I agree.
Yeah, where's Egghead at when you need him to play tug of war?
Oh, you don't have to react?
It's my...
I feel like bringing Egghead on will only help you.
I don't think so. He's so cringy.
I think so.
It's just not
21 minutes left to vote. I will play this. Where is it? This is... You can count this if you want, but this is of a heavily edited video. I believe Spec made it. And it's Egghead and Jeffrey doing some interesting stuff together.
Yes, Commissioner. Dire news, Batman.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is this
hold on.
Yoda? Is this little guy right here Yoda? Because I know this is Luke right here, but is this Yoda? That has to be Yoda.
And Egghead is back.
This is great.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, that made me squeal. That made me squeal like a little piggy. Whee!
That's a champion right there. That's a quality champion.
I like how while Jeffrey's banging Egghead, he does this.
Should we play the Egghead promo?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. Let's play that. Let's see the champ get his money in.
Thank you, Mr. Mumbles. You got us that much closer.
Yeah.
To 600 patrons.
Yeah.
Here it is.
So, tonight's the night. Egghead versus Billy the Fridge, the final battle.
Why is your volume so low, Egghead? I don't know.
Who will become the Cringerweight champion at the end of the night? Will Billy the Fridge retain the title, or will Egghead become a third-time Cringerweight champion? Who the fuck knows? But Billy, I want you, my friend, to embrace the cringe. I don't understand why you won't embrace the cringe.
So you're making videos laying in bed with your shirt off. I mean, we know someone else who does that, right?
Who?
The Keenster.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
I mean, you probably do that too.
I've embraced it. Fuck. I've embraced it my entire fucking life at this point.
The last video we
Embrace
watched
the
was
fucking
me
cringe,
in
my
a fucking
friend.
bed sheet naked
I mean,
with my
you've
shirt
been
off.
on here longer than I have. You've been
that
around
was from
longer
over
than
10
fucking
years
I
ago.
have. You have a lot more cringe life experience than I have ever will have in my entire life. So please, if you win tonight, do everyone a favor, embrace the cringe, my friend.
This is cringe. This is
tonight.
He
Let's have some
messaged me
fun.
on Facebook and said, "Embrace it" in the message. Embrace it. That's cringe.
Embrace
he
the
just private
fucking
message
cringe.
said, "Embrace it."
He wiggled his eyebrows.
That's cringe. That's the king of cringe right there.
19 minutes left in the first fall of the night. We will check back with this after we cover a few things. I think... I don't know. What do we want to do next? What's next on the agenda? Oh, I know.
He called me sir. It got me so fuming angry.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
Oh, he's learning to love it. He is learning to love it. I guarantee you that. Ooh, we got a new page. I think we're one away from 600, guys. You know what? There's a lot of trolls on the internet that always try to give me shit about this show, and one of their main talking points is always that our Patreon is dwindling. It's dwindling. But literally, if you go look, it has literally gone up in the last 6 months. Like, we had a pretty miserable fall mid-year last year, and we've been slowly working our way out of it. And that's because of you guys. You guys are great. So I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. Not only do we appreciate that, we appreciate that you guys are going to vote Egghead the new Cringerweight champion.
You're laying it on so thick, which is cringe in of itself.
It's not true.
It is true.
It's very cool of me to support a young cringy boy like Egghead.
So there's an article with a companion video. Here it is, though. This is the third arrest this year.
Damn.
Teddy Hart.
Teddy Hart, now he was somebody who was going to go toe-to-toe with me in the actual ring, but he went and ducked and dodged by collecting nefarious charges so he wouldn't have to fight Bill Fridge. The Facebook post and video by Ace Montana on the Teddy Hart situation has now emerged. You can view an embedded version of that video in the player below. The video appears to show Ace Montana standing guard at Maria Manick's home. He then goes outside and has a verbal altercation with Hart and says that Hart assaulted Manick. Hart denies that's the case, and Montana yells at Hart to put the gun case back on his truck and tells him to leave. He also warns Hart that police are on their way. They continue to verbally spar for a while as Hart walks off. Additionally, the PW Insider reports that Hart is slated to appear for a court date tomorrow, March 27th at 8:45 a.m. local time.
Yeah, I wonder how that went.
Yeah.
I mean, if she presses charges, because it's assault and battery, it's like 5 years he could be doing. His wrestling career's over. If he does 5 years in prison.
If she presses charges,
I think she is.
If we have proof, like right now, it's he said, she said right now, right?
I think the police came and saw the physical damage that was done to her.
Okay, yeah.
Here's the video. So this guy, he did an interview. I don't want to play that because that's on someone else's channel. Like, he got an exclusive interview with him. But basically, Maria said, please come here. I'm in trouble. This guy who's an indie wrestler who helped train Maria shows up with his gun and goes into the house, and they scare Teddy out because he's got a gun. $50 on pay. Thank you so much.
Bird.
Fuck yes, man. I love you guys so much.
Yeah, we hit that goal tonight so quick, and now we're getting patron love.
Yeah.
I just want to say this, guys. I want to say this right now. You make me cringe in my heart.
You complete me. Another one, Devin Shaw. Thank you.
Lock the door behind me.
All my stuff's missing from up here.
You hear me? Lock this behind me, okay?
See all the like weird collages and shit that they do?
Yeah, he was always making collages for her. I don't know if she even did them. Did she?
I don't know who did this.
Teddy Hart was always like getting tweaked out, or I say tweaked out. I say, but people on meth make collages. They fucking do shit like this. I don't know if he's on meth, but I know people on meth do stuff like this all the time. I know that.
I'm gonna let him know the cops are on the way just to scare him.
Okay.
There's like Crayola marker things hanging off the fucking wall and stuff.
That's like how the girls would like decorate their lockers in high school.
It's too cute.
It's like
it's too cute.
I hope it's him and not her that did it, because that's hilarious.
He's done stuff like that. He's watch him
He
now.
decorates things like a teenage girl.
And in this video, he's wearing a freaking flower on his shirt. My guy is a teenage girl on the inside.
The gun case that you took off my truck, I'd put it back if I was you.
Yeah, so I think this guy pulled up. Obviously, he works for like a towing company. He pulled up, took his gun out, and set the case on the flatbed of his truck. And now Teddy's fidgeting with it while he's, I don't know why. Maybe he thought there was another gun in it.
Checking for a gun. Who knows? Like,
the gun's in this guy's hand right now.
Yeah, but You're Teddy Hart. You got a flower on your shirt. You're gonna check the holster. This ain't your first
Put it
rodeo.
back if I
You're
was
from
you. Put
Calgary,
the gun
Alberta,
case
Canada.
on my fucking truck, Teddy Hart. Fuck you, Teddy.
He said, "Don't talk to me like that,
hey,
bitch."
The cops are on the way. We're good. And here's the thing: you physically assaulted her. Yes, you did, and choking her out. Put my fucking case back on it. Put that motherfucker. Put it back on the fucking truck, Teddy Hart.
Bro, you're not tough anymore.
Fuck you. I'm tougher than you think.
I know you are, but I'm not.
I know you are.
Singe. Glad
Thank
you enjoyed
you.
the Joe Show. Those of you that just became $5 patrons can go back and watch
Yes,
the Joe Show. Watch
you
the
should
previous
watch it.
ActualManias. You can go watch all that good stuff, and we got new stuff coming next month.
Oh, dude, I forgot what we're doing tonight.
We're gonna watch
a movie.
A movie for all the
$10
$10
patrons.
above patrons get to watch a movie.
Yeah, we're gonna go live tonight. We haven't even decided what like.
We should try and find Fanatic. It's I think Fred Durst directed it. It's supposed to be absolutely horrible.
Okay, I guess I'll try to look for that really quick here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be horrible.
What, it came out in the 90s?
No, it came out recently. It's just like so like unheard of. It stars John Travolta. It's supposed to be horrible.
Okay, I'll try to find it really quick.
If we can find it.
But
It's-
yeah, let's.
Eat your fucking ass.
No shit. I'm not touching like.
Grab your shit off my fucking truck and start stepping.
Something that I gave back to you because I was gonna ask you if you left it on
Put it the fuck back. Grab your fucking shit and get the fuck up the road. Fuck off, dude. I don't care.
He was trying to give it back to you. I'm trying to give it back to you.
Get your shit and get the fuck up the road.
He throws it up.
He throws it at him.
Yeah, he's just being a sweet boy.
Fucking ass up the road.
If
Cops
Teddy
are on
Hart
the way
didn't
for what you did
assault
to him.
Maria Manic, he's just being a sweet boy. If he did assault Maria Manic, he's covering up for something horrible that he did.
He's got a gun on it. The gun's probably pointed at him right now.
Probably, yeah. Teddy Hart ain't running from a gun.
I mean, what is he doing then? Why did he leave the house?
Because, like, what's he supposed to do? Stick around if the cops are coming? He doesn't want to get arrested.
No, he didn't tell them that the cops were coming until just now when he walked outside, but something happened where this guy showed up and Teddy was in the house and he came in and saw Maria like laying on the ground.
Huh.
Is the story.
Yeah, I haven't heard any of that.
Yeah, yep. He went on this. He did an interview with Hannibal, the not Hannibal from Hannibal and Monty, but the wrestler Hannibal that had to retire for a long time because he got hepatitis in a match, in like a hardcore match. But yeah, he did an interview with this guy.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. She's got the marks to prove it. Get your fucking juice box and get the fuck up the road. I don't want to hear your voice anymore. Get the fuck up the road. Yeah, you did. She's got the marks. So when the cops are going to do it, she's pressing charges. I've already got her doing it. So you're going back to jail, Teddy. Okay? Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good day.
She's not going to lie.
Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day.
My
okay,
dude.
sure. She's got
Have a
the
good
marks
day.
to prove it. Yeah, thank you. Have a good day. Have a good one.
I don't feel like this is the end for Teddy and Maria.
Teddy,
if he goes away for 5 years,
I don't think he's going to. If he really hurt her, then yeah.
Oh shit.
I question the entire way this is going down. This other wrestler dude is making all of the comments. I got her calling the police. I saw you. I saw what you did to
later
her.
on in the interview, he admits that at this point they hadn't even actually called the police yet. He was just trying to scare him to leave at this point. But he said that they did later call the police, and she is pressing charges.
Okay.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. When the cops get here, I'm going to help her out. No, I'm good. I can't even hear you right
I mean, one thing I will say is that, like, thanks to this video, literally anyone can find out where Maria Manic lives now. I mean, yeah.
That sucks.
It's like right at the corner near a convenience store with a recognizable name. And you know what state it's in because you can see the area codes on the tow truck. Which, by the way, they said where they were, like, what state they're in anyway. He has to stay in the state that he got caught in.
now. I can't even hear you right now.
See, this
Keep
is
going.
why he might fry too. Like, not literally fry, but he might do some time because this is his third time in trouble this year. He's already in trouble for possessing a Schedule 1 narcotic with intent to sell. So that's going to put him away. And now if he has this assault, that's not going to go favorably for him in the other charges.
Yeah.
And then he has violating parole for the first arrest.
If he assaulted her, yeah. If the assault sticks, yeah. I know.
And then he has that record. He's done time last year. He spent like the better part of 2019 in jail too.
I just know people like this, right? I had family like this, and it always seems to be a recurring process. It's never over like you think it's going to be. I'm just looking at it right now with all the history I have in my life, and I'm like, man.
Have a good one. Have a good one.
She still loves me. You're coming back for me.
Nope.
Yes, you are.
Nope.
It was John Johnson versus me and fucking.
He's over here saying, if she still loves me, are you coming back for me? Is that what he's saying?
I'm trying to.
He said something about if she still loves me.
Yeah.
So he's over here because this is crackhead love story. I'm telling you, I've seen this pulled out many a times in my life.
Watch The Fanatic, but I do recommend Glenn Danzig's film Veronica. It came out this year on VOD and I heard it is batshit crazy, but in a bad way.
Ben likes Glenn Danzig a lot, don't you?
I mean, kind of. I like the Misfits.
Yeah.
And some of like the early Danzig music.
That could be interesting.
John agreed to it. You absolutely know that. So me and Lanny Poffo then?
Me and Lanny Poffo then? I think he's trying to set up a kayfabe wrestling match.
He lives in kayfabe. He was grown in it. His mind is twisted. His fucking look what comes out of his mind. Ridiculous wrestling spots, like crazy impressive wrestling. He grew up in wrestling. He was the son of a wrestler, you know, like third generation wrestling. We're talking, and then to top it all off, he has some sort of, I don't know if it's opiate, what Adderall, methamphetamine, whatever the fuck the shit is. He produces some of the weirdest tweaker art you could see a 40-year-old man produce. It is amazing. He is pouring out bedazzled everything. Was it a Maserati he had? What was his car?
It was a Maserati.
He had a fucking Maserati twinkled out with bejewels, bedazzled Maserati. It's crazy.
Turns out it was the guy you watched that camera Maria has in her house. I wouldn't do anything to her, bro. I'm a nice guy. That's like, is that your daughter?
I like how he gets like a few feet further like every few seconds, but he just keeps running his mouth the whole time.
We should cover more wrestling that's like crazy people stuff. Like we had the Jim Cornette bit where Jim Cornette was in Wendy's. That's the type of wrestling we should play on this show, the behind the scenes shit. It's so funny and it's so crazy. These wrestlers are crazy, dude. To be a wrestler, you have to either be like a psychopath or an idiot. Did you just piss on the deck?
Oh shit.
Content warning. Adult things.
Somebody oh, by the way, 5 minutes left in the first fall. 5 minutes to vote in fall 1 of tonight's 2 out of 3 falls. I mean, if you win the first 2, there's no we don't even need to have the third.
I'm not gonna win the first 2. Egghead is. Because I don't think guys vote for Egghead in the first 2 so that we don't have to watch a third cringe of me. It's really embarrassing. I don't like it. I turned beet red. I don't like it at all. I don't know how I got talked into this. Yeah.
All right. So I guess we'll move on to the next thing that we had.
Egghead's pissed that I won't embrace this.
See this?
Ship seized in $1.3 billion cocaine bust is owned by J.P. Morgan Chase.
Yeah.
They're going to get a coke bailout now, too? Our cargo ship that was seized last month with nearly 20 tons of cocaine on board with an estimated street value of $1.3 billion belongs to J.P. Morgan Chase. A source familiar with the situation confirmed to CBS News. U.S. Customs and Border Protection said this was the largest vessel ever seized in the agency's 230-year history. The ship, the MSC Guyane,
Yeah.
is owned by J.P. Morgan Asset Management clients through a transportation fund managed by the bank, a source said. J.P. Morgan leased the ship to Mediterranean Shipping Company, a Switzerland-based shipping company which is solely responsible for the vessel's crews and operations. J.P. Morgan Chase declined to comment on the record. Mediterranean Shipping Company said in a statement, "Unfortunately, shipping and logistics companies are from time to time affected by trafficking problems. The shipping company said it's cooperating with the U.S. law enforcement on the investigation. Neither J.P. Morgan Chase or MSC are targets of the criminal investigation." So this is J.P. Morgan owns the boat but leases it to another company.
Right.
And the other company might not even be responsible, they're saying? Is that what they're saying? MSC?
Yeah. I mean, this sort of thing is hard to pin down where it goes.
So Alki David, the billionaire that I worked for, he made like his first big fortune outside of his dad. He invested in shipping, right? And I'm pretty sure that he was probably shipping cocaine and stuff. He never said that. I have no real reason to believe that. But I think that's what all shipping does, right? You get to a certain amount of money and you're like, fuck it, let's just ship some coke. Let's move some livestock. And it's really just Russian mail order brides, boatloads of them, or cocaine. It's all the people ever ship anymore is drugs and people.
Here's a news story out of Oregon. You know, what is Portland known for? What's the one thing?
Antifa?
No. Come on.
Hipsters? Donuts? Strippers?
Yes.
Oh,
they're out of work right now.
What are they going to do? Work for Uber Eats? Content warning, adult themes.
Yeah, there's some boobs
Hey,
with
you want
pasties
burgers,
on it.
fries, and now beers, and you want two gorgeous women to come deliver it for you wearing booty shorts and pasties?
No.
We're bringing the party to you because you can't bring the party to us. My name is Sean Bolden. I'm the owner of Lucky Devil Lounge, and now I'm the new owner of
Boober Eats.
Boober Eats Lucky Devil.
Boober Eats.
Uber Eats PDX. We are now a food delivery service that provides customers with food with a side of boobs. Try not to.
With a side of... How about... What's social distancing work out to for a brumpski? Can I get a little brumpski? A little motorboat action? Does that violate social distancing codes?
Yes.
Shit.
Laugh, I know. So this originally started as kind of a joke. We had to shut down Monday. I said, well, we're gonna try to keep the kitchen open. I just, joking around, said, we're gonna deliver dancers to your door topless, and we're gonna call it Boober. The feedback just started going crazy.
Jeez, I wonder why. People
asking
can't
if we
leave
could-
their houses?
Right.
Oh, I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Might as well have some strippers drop off a cheeseburger.
I wonder how much more you pay for that versus Uber Eats.
I honestly, you probably end up tipping more than the food's worth. The girls come to your door and like jiggle their little boobs, and you throw them an extra 20. The girls are probably making the majority of the money in tips. Like they're getting way more tips than fucking Sanjaya or whoever is
Send
delivering.
their favorite dancers. If we deliver to Vancouver, Salem, Gresham, Hillsborough, and I just kind of asked everybody, hey, you guys want to try to do this? And everybody was like, yes. I'm trying to employ everybody that works here, so all of our security guards.
That dude totally looks like a security guard at a strip club.
Yeah.
Like really, really looks
Cigarette
like one.
cocked halfway out of his mouth.
Right. And
tying some shit down.
The security shirt, the like uniform security shirt.
Are now drivers, all of our dancers. They're delivering the food to your doorstep. Our cooks are working, our bartenders are answering phones, and they're helping out with social media.
If the club was to close, I would not probably qualify for any kind of unemployment. It became very real when this happened that we are independent contractors and dancers work for tips and tips only.
For the majority of us, it's been an almost complete
That
loss
is
of income.
sad. All the artists and stuff and the dancers and the people who are like independent contractors,
Pro
and stuff.
wrestlers.
Pro wrestlers, yeah. Oh, WrestleMania weekend's huge for all of wrestling, all of independent wrestling. They make big money off of WrestleMania weekend, and it's all shut down. And I guess Braun Strowman was talking shit to indie wrestlers for being poor. It's like, damn, that sucks, dude.
Ass.
I know, it sucks. I haven't heard exactly what he said. I just heard that he said it, and I was like, that I could see why I'd be a little bitter, because indie wrestlers are always like laughing at WWE's product, but the product is bland because these guys all know they're gonna get paid regardless, right? Indie, you can have more fun, you can get away with more shit, but
well, the reason why it's bland is because a board of directors makes the choices for WWE.
Well, it's safe. It's a machine, but the machine works.
And they have stock traded on the open market.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime anything happens with their company that has a negative perception, there's a sell-off. So they worry about that more than an entertaining product.
Well, they have a product that makes money.
This is the job. Losing this job is devastating to most of
It
us.
is devastating.
We're keeping our prices the same. The only thing we're charging for is
party?
a $30 service fee for the 2 girls. And we're splitting that up between the 2 dancers and the security. Everybody's making just over minimum wage.
These girls got ready and we came
So
out for you.
$30 service fee for the 2 girls.
As ready as we get, just like if we were coming into the club. So yeah, you should tip your boobers. We're trying really hard.
Security comes
Club
with the 2
regulars
girls
and then-
for $30 extra.
And there's also
They
girls
come to your door.
regulars calling as well and being like, I want this girl to deliver. We do that. And
Birdie.
another dancer from another club just called.
I don't think Birdie is her government name.
Oh no, it's definitely Birdie.
Portland's a very community-driven area also.
Yeah. And just there's a huge
Coming
like,
up with your
family love.
cheeseburger is Nikki.
It's definitely been really amazing to just do this with the people we love too, getting to see people during this.
And it keeps our spirits up for
yes,
sure.
definitely
And
help
something
keep
to
our
do.
spirits up.
I wonder if we could get like a quarantine party bus going, where you have ventilated like window rooms. Everybody can kick it in the windows and like hang out, all like clean from each other. Then after the hangout, you fucking pressure wash everything and do it all over again. If this goes on too long, I'm going to start the quarantine party bus service.
I think it's a horrible fucking idea, but
You don't
just
think
add that
so?
to the list.
I'm like nice glass
I
windows.
think quarantine and party are antonyms of one another, right?
You think, right? But people are social butterflies. And if you have distancing,
you are.
People are, dude. There are people who can do this just fine. There are other people who are going mad. And I'm going to give them an essential service where they get in the quarantine party bus.
You can get all the coronavirus you want.
It's no coronavirus. It's a party bus.
Uh-huh.
It's a party bus.
So you're going to test everyone before they get on?
No, because it's all going to be, every area is going to be quarantined and pressure washed when somebody leaves. You're going to come in for an hour of driving around the city in the party bus. I come pick people up, drop them off, but they all have their own compartments. They talk through speakers.
Uh-huh.
Little speakers.
Okay.
I'm putting it together, man.
It's a fucking horrible, dumb idea.
Okay.
But like I said, add it to the list.
Just trying to keep people together in this time of crisis is all.
Uh-huh.
Necessity is the mother of invention? Is that what it says? Is that the fucking comment? Is that what they say?
I like the one where you're like, hey, I think maybe health insurance companies want more people to get sick. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You always do that. You always do that. You're like, you think of like what's going on and you think of some weird conspiracy.
Yeah, that one was pretty dumb. I didn't think that one through. I didn't say it right.
That's no. You don't think it through. You just try to be like, you look at whatever we're talking about and you're like, how can I totally talk about this in a different way than what's obviously going on?
Yeah,
because it brings you more attention.
It's not true.
Yes.
It's because the Yes Man podcast, where everybody agrees on everything, is kind of boring. So I try and bring up conversations that cause us to think further outside of the box.
Okay, but when it's just totally out of left field, it's like, why even discuss it?
For the lulz, because we can't just watch video clips all day.
Okay,
You know,
because I think we can disagree on things in a little more balanced way than like fucking a secret conspiracy by health insurance companies to make people get
That
sick.
one was pretty dumb.
Yeah, because they make money by people not getting sick and paying them anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking along the lines of something completely different in my head, and it came out pretty dumb. It was very dumb. I'll give you that. Okay, I was stupid. Then one time in my life, poor glory hole workers. I affiliate Seattle wall gum. God, that was pretty stupid. There's been a whole lot of stuff I've done in the last 3 months since Corona started to break out, like 4 months, that is really bad. Really bad. Like when I picked up a wig out of a muddy puddle and put it on my head and was walking around with mud wig. That's not good for Corona. Jumping in garbage in New York City, the epicenter of all this, not a good idea.
By the way, Billy is the winner of the first fall.
Yeah, it's funny, guys. Good suspense and stuff. I like to see Egghead getting that 45% of the vote. We're gonna have to up that. We're gonna have to get him up to like 1,000 votes next time. 1,000%.
All right. So we've got that. We've got one win for Billy the Fridge. Let's see what we've got. When does the next polling starts in 10 minutes on round 2?
Should we start? Should we start the next match?
You know what? Before we get into that, I do want to play one thing before we start the next matchup because the timing will be kind of good for it. But we have to play this music. All right. Check this out.
Welcome to Wyoming. Is this Casper? Yes. Yes.
What's up, peoples? Yeah! Rock and roll! That's cool. Take a look at that, folks.
Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about it. He sings karaoke, dude.
For Facebook.
Oh my God!
Fuck. Are you serious? My guy
is that Wendy's? It is, dude. He took a bunch of Wendy's sandwiches and built like. Why does he like
That's
this?
a slop donkey right there. He's about to ride the slop donkey.
Jared Brown, this one's out to you, man. Wherever you're at. And we can definitely hear crow. Oh, look right there. There's a big old raven right there in the sky. See that?
I don't want people to think that my store is your business.
Oh my God, what did that say?
Now it's a party.
No, there was...
Wyoming Fish and Game Department. Oh no! Child molester and pedophile hunting license.
Okay.
That's the JFS. He's got the pedophile hunter license. Oh, dude, I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for that.
420.
Dude, my guy.
So we do have that movie for tonight, The Fanatic.
Nice.
Came out in 2019, so we will be watching that tonight. Immediately following our stream here, we will be watching it on Vimeo. So for all patrons, $10 and above, you're going to get to hang out with us live, watch the movie, and then usually for like 5 to 10 minutes after the movie, we pull everybody in and talk about it real quick.
Talk about it.
So that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting. I heard it was particularly terrible.
Yeah,
We're gonna watch Fanatic. Fred Durst directed, John Travolta starring. Oh, it sounds wonderful.
Here's Egghead's Charlton Heston impersonation.
Take your stinking paw off me, you damn dirty ape!
Racism from Egghead. Here's Egghead's Beavis and Butthead impersonation.
Dang it, Beavis, doing the stupid impressions again.
I am Cornholio. I need TV for my butthole.
Here's Mr. Freeze.
What killed the dinosaurs? Did I say? Come on, sing louder, sing!
Here's the Taco Bell dog impersonation.
Hey, Godzilla, you kill Taco Bell, motherfucker.
You look high. Dude, if I didn't know you any better, I would think you were high here. Those fucking eyes.
This is not fair.
Here's Tony the Tiger.
I got a packet of cigarettes. Guy said, hey, smoke up, Tony. They're great, bastard.
Here's Mickey Mouse.
I hope no one did a Mickey impression for you. Oh boy, we'll see you real soon.
That's his best one. This is Mole. It says Mole impression.
Get stabbed at that.
Excuse me?
Get stabbed at that.
Mark Wahlberg.
You plan on stealing something from me?
No, ma'am, we're not.
Plan on killing me?
What? No.
What? Hold on. What the fuck was that?
What is this?
All right, here's a slightly longer Egghead video.
It's Boy Meets Cringe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to America's Got Talent. Today, we are going to see who has the talent. We're going to have a great time today. Let's introduce the judges, shall we? Howard Stern.
Oh my God, Egghead. Like Howard Stern. Okay.
Sharon Osbourne. And last but not least, Mr. Bitterman.
Okay, so why do all of the judges have the same shirt on, Egghead? Like you put on wigs and shit and got props, but you didn't even bother changing your shirt. And what's up with the Precious Moments dishes behind you?
Those are actually tight.
So, Mr. Bitterman, do you think
Can you
these
buy those
people...
dishes? Can you buy those dishes online? I want to have like my entire dining room decked out with Precious Moment dishes and actually use them to eat. I want to like serve up food on them for dinner parties.
I had a nun for a teacher in the 5th grade that collected that shit, so I do not associate good memories.
Oh no, they're horrible, but wouldn't that be great if you had people come over for dinner and you just start serving them like Hot Pockets on Precious Moments plates? That's so trash.
Have the talent? Heck no. These slobs have no talent whatsoever. I mean, I have not seen anyone with no talent at all in my ever life. This is so stupid. Well, okay then. Let's meet our first contestant, shall we? Hey now.
Hey.
So, what's your talent?
Well, I can sing for you guys.
Okay, well, let's see what you can do for us and see if it's good or not.
Better not be stupid. Okay, here we go.
This is an Onision skit.
Egghead was so inspired by Onision.
You can tell.
He's like Shame Dawson.
And I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna be the man of the show. I'm gonna be the winner, and you're gonna love me. Oh yeah, you are gonna love me.
Almost as good as Corpse Midget skits.
Pretty good.
Okay, here's what you did wrong. The song was horrible. Your singing was 10 times more as bad. And I don't think this is the right thing for you. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that was surely awful. You have got to be the worst singer than Justin Bieber. I mean, really, that was horrible.
The worst singer than Justin Bieber? Is English Egghead's first language?
You'd be surprised. I think it's like more like cowboy dialect is his first language.
Maybe, yeah. He might have... cringe might be his birth language.
Suck! Okay, we're gonna vote. For me, it's a no. Sharon? Yeah, I'm sorry,
but it's a no for me. Bitterman, one word. No! Well, you know, I didn't mean so mean.
That's Egghead just acting like himself. I've seen him do that multiple times.
Yeah, this is where he rage quits Discord.
Tells people they're mean and runs away crying.
Wow, harsh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for watching America's Got Talent. And also, leave a comment in the comment section below saying to me, what would you like to see the other contestants can do? Alright guys, alright, well, see you later. Yeah.
This isn't fair.
Here's a little more from, little more Egghead.
Go do something. I'm busy playing with this game, Britt. I'm busy playing with this game. You don't have to wake up. What are you doing? What are you doing with that duct tape, huh? Huh? Oh, what's Actress gonna do, huh? Huh? What are you gonna do? Oh, ooh, I'm so smooth.
What's the matter?
What do you mean? You're gonna tape my mouth and take 48 minutes to tape my arm down? I don't want this at all.
Yeah, you're really acting like you don't want it.
No.
This is the worst foreplay.
No.
This is the worst foreplay.
No. Stop it now. Stop it now, goddamn. No. No. No.
This is his kink, by the way. This is just porn for Egghead. This is cringe porn. Then Jeff Holiday spits on him. Oh, God. Does duct tape help prevent the spread of COVID? Nope. Your mouth says nope, Egghead, but your limp body language says oh yes.
No. Why? You fucking bitch.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get you now. I'm gonna fucking get you now. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. I swear to God, I'm gonna get you back. Hey! You listen to me? I swear to God, I'm going to get... Where are you going? Hello?
I like how the thing says Colton's MacBook. You see that over there?
Yeah.
That's cringe.
Yeah.
That's cringe as fuck.
The cringy thing is that's a Sony Vaio. He just put MacBook stickers on it.
This is my MacBook Vaio.
Fucking come on. Come really fucking get out of here.
He's really inching his way over to that fucking brisk pink lemonade.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. That was not planned. Yeah, he fucking hit hard there.
Oh.
All right, voting's now open, and here's a video from Billy the Fridge.
Okay, guys. Let's teach them a little something about nerdcore.
Yeah,
why don't we go ahead and do that?
All right, a song I know.
Yeah, you fans of Billy may not have ever heard this one before because it's one of our babies.
Yeah. This is the sound of nerdcore.
The sound of nerdcore.
Yeah, it's currently knocking at your door.
You should open for these guys.
Death Star likes a slow build. You can take a get a drink, take a nap.
Yeah.
Write a letter to your congressman.
Maybe you were the fact.
boys that acted out of his speaking strings, the others laughed at. React, retract, and redact your nerd act. The effect was a circle, it's a GTA carjack. Always like a hero, it's a matter of course. Stay true to your roots because you're strong on the force. And the beatings, bands are broken, we'll from you apart. See us as bandit, yo, the trust these words we ain't bought. Don't sell your soul for less, feel that it's worth, because the king shall inherit the yoke. Would you believe mirth, such humorous words, the jerks, my work is shown. It's a nerdcore revolution, bitch, attack on the opponent. Survival of the leaders, evolution of those small prides.
Oh, dude, Billy's verse is coming up.
Be perturbed by the riots that we inside. Now all Padawans become Jedi Knights, cause this is the sound of nerdcore. Knocking at your door, knocking at your...
Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Is this Yoda? Is this little guy right here Yoda? But is this Yoda? That has to be Yoda.
Door. This is the sound of nerdcore. Knocking at your door, knocking at your door.
What a great verse. Or chorus, right? Knocking at your door, knocking at your door. I know it, I've only heard it once. Knocking at your door.
Infecting your government. All the things that you bought at Best Buy. Now they all got an Xbox. And everybody's fucking browsing with Mozilla Firefox.
That guy's mic needs to be turned up.
On the move, standing tall, and we'll will it from the passer with a Perry Bible Fellowship Alliance and the Horde joint forces for the fight. Got a military budget from the penny arcade. Tailors on our feet, power gloves on our hands. Lightsabers at the ready, here's a list of demands. Nothing less than full submission, and on this you must comply.
Oh shit, Singe became a $10 Patreon. Yes. You're gonna get to see the movie tonight.
Oh, and bring back Firefly. This is the sound of nerdcore. Knocking at your door, knocking at your door. You really should invest in a four-door, invest in a four-door, invest in a four-door.
What's your verse?
We gotta take the ring back to more.
I bet your verse is gonna be great.
I think I forgot my verse. And is that more?
Here it is.
Deliver to your door, deliver to your door.
What are you doing? You're
I think I forgot my verse.
Yeah,
you threw them off. I've seen you forget your own songs.
With a shadow leaper chickens as we enter the fray. Blood spilled on a hexagonal tabletop arena.
Wasn't it your idea to do this song? It sounded like at the beginning you were like you brought it up.
I pulled them up on stage because they were going to play after me, I think, and we did the song together because they wanted to do the song.
But you couldn't remember it.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
The nerds are on the rise, so expanding the internet. This is not a slide. You won't go to your grave. Nerds are just too lazy. We will need you as slaves. This is the 10th day. Revenge of the nerds. Revolution X, World War the Third. Billy the Beast, you know, or really at least a big fucking fat fucking motherfucker. That's not Billy the Fridge. You guys, what the fuck? Who wants to kick the shit out of this guy after the show? This is the sound of nerdcore, knocking at your door, knocking at your door. This is the sound nerdcore, knocking at your door. Bitch. This is the sound of nerdcore, knocking at your door, knocking
Oh shit, you can't see it. That's a shame.
This is the sound of nerdcore, bitch. When you fuck a stranger in the ass. Thank you.
Wow, so voting is open, everyone. Vote for the Cringerweight champion, the second fall. You know, just based on the videos, honestly, my vote was for Egghead for that one.
Yeah, I think Egghead was definitely the cringier one.
Well, I don't give a shit what you think. You think there's health insurance conspiracies, so...
It's not true. That was one offhand comment I made 2 months ago, and for some reason it gets
It wasn't
brought up.
2 months ago. It was
like 2 months ago.
No, it happened... We were talking about the coronavirus.
I don't remember. Corona's been around for 4 months now.
Yeah, but we were talking about it just earlier this month is when that happened.
I don't remember.
I remember. I'll remember for you.
Well, you'll have to cross-reference, pick up the video, and show me. I swear that was quite a while ago. Singe Graphics, $10 Patreon came up again. That must mean that we're that cool. We're that cool.
Maybe. I don't know.
Double cool.
So 34 minutes to vote on this second fall of our Cringerweight Championship match. Normally people got to pay for ActualMania style matches, but tonight this is our second freebie because we love to have Egghead publicly defend his title, and now it's you. I mean, and you just need to embrace it. I don't know why fighting it. Because fighting it makes you seem even more cringe.
It's not true. I'm not a cringe.
It is true.
I'm really not a cringe, though. That's the thing. Is I've been mislabeled here as cringy, when really this was just my awkward growth stage. Is all. Like,
you're like in your late 20s here.
It's awkward though. It's my awkward growth stage. Everybody goes through it. I look like a little lost boy here. It's not fair to like look at old, like you couldn't find a new clip of me like and call it cringy.
Well, I mean, there might be a round 3, so we'll see. We'll see about that.
No, round 3 is just going to be like a fucking old ass clip of me. Again, there's no new cringe.
So this is the voting so far. I placed my vote for Egghead. Everyone, $5 patron or above, you can go vote. This is awesome and amazing, and I mean, what else can I say? You know,
this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. So even if Egghead does win here, we will have a third match. You won the
first one.
Yeah, I won the first one. So if Egghead wins here, we still have a third match. So vote honestly. If I win here, then it's over. I take the championship, and I don't know. I don't do as much with it as Egghead did because he was a fighting champion.
What do you mean? I mean, you'll just defend it every month like he did.
I mean, he would cut promos and do all types of cool stuff. We know I'm not going to put that much work into it. I'm just a paper champion.
It doesn't take any work. Someone said is Billy just a trans champion? And I was like, oh, what? You mean like a transitional champion? They're like, no, a trans champion.
Yeah.
As in transgender.
Yeah, I identify as a champion. Definitely. I definitely identify as a champion.
Egghead doing pretty well so far, but we'll check back in about a half hour. We're going to move on with the show. I mean, we'll see. It looks like we'll have one more fall tonight, but we'll check back with that in a few here. Everybody vote. That qualifies. Everyone should vote. We practice actual democracy here at ActualMania.
Actual democracy on ActualMania. Is this a plutocracy?
Yes, Mickey Mouse's dog rules all.
Rough. I wonder why Pluto and Goofy, who are both dogs, were so different. I wondered that for a while.
One's like lives as a human, so he's like transhuman.
Well, this is the actual difference, and I didn't realize this until I grew up and saw how the world worked.
No, that means you didn't realize.
Goofy's a daddy dom, and Pluto's a submissive. Pluto's
and a mute.
Yeah, he's
Pluto doesn't speak either.
He speaks when spoken to, right? He's on his hands and knees. He wears the collar.
He doesn't speak at all. He never spoke.
That's because
Goofy never shuts up.
Because he's daddy. Goofy is literally daddy. He's one of the only characters that has kids. Max? Gosh. You know, Goof Troop and everything.
So
that's actually the truth. Pluto is Mickey's sub? Yeah, Pluto's a good boy for his master.
I wore my Megadeth shirt today in honor of this next video.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Check this out. This is I don't listen to Megadeth that much anymore, but when I was in high school, I loved them. They were one of my favorite bands, and I like this song a lot. And he fucking butchers this shit.
Why do I feel like Von Helton's cover band would be called MAGA Breath?
MAGA Breath?
Yeah. Instead
what
of
does MAGA Breath smell like?
Whatever his breath smells like.
So,
MAGA.
You take a mortal man.
I met Megadeth when I was a kid. It was like a religious moment in my life. It was huge for me. Like I think I was like a sophomore or a junior in high school, and I met the entire lineup of Megadeth from the mid 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My most religious Mormons. Yeah, my most religious moments were finding pornography in dumpsters and stuff. That was like the holy grail. I'd always
And
find
put him
pornography
in
everywhere.
control. Watch him become a god.
Yeah, this is great MAGA breath cover.
Watch people's heads roll.
Like, Dave Mustaine isn't known for being a good singer anyway. He's got more of like a growl kind of singing voice. But this is doing the worst version of it ever.
Oh, I'm sure.
Here.
I don't even know the original version.
A roll. A roll.
Yeah, like the singer from Megadeth was Metallica's original lead guitar player, but they kicked him out, and he just went and formed Megadeth.
I wonder how many cringy videos there are of people singing the national anthem.
Oh, unbelievable
We
amounts.
should start ActualManias off every
You know how
episode
many-
with a new cringy national anthem being sung.
You know how many minor league baseball teams just find like some random
Yeah.
local singer to try and sing that? Because there's so many baseball games every year.
There's got to be one of like Buff Carell singing it, right? Like,
That would be amazing.
There's got to be. There's got to be so many videos out there of people being cringy singing the national anthem. We got to start ActualMania off with those national anthems from here on out.
Just like the Pied Piper, red rats through the streets, dance like marionettes, swing to the symphony.
He's not even on time. Someone's mentioned Roseanne Barr. Not only, I mean, Roseanne Barr from today would shit on Roseanne Barr 30 years ago when she sang the national anthem because she sang it as bad as she could on purpose, and then at the end she grabbed her cunt and spit on the ground after she did it.
That's what ball players would do all the time, though, right? They're known for grabbing their junk and spitting. It was a
Another
social
Billy take.
commentary on baseball. Men.
It wasn't. It was she was like she was a super far leftist at the time, and now she's just like switched. Yeah. Yes.
Of destruction. Acting like a robot.
Okay, it's only funny for so long.
Yeah.
And then it's like an abomination. All right. Next segment.
Excellent. Excellent. Egghead keeps sending me shit. Just embrace it. Just let it in. Just let it in.
That's cringy in of itself. You know, remember when Kane was doing this to John Cena?
Yeah.
He was like, John Cena, embrace the hate.
Embrace the hate.
Because everyone hated John Cena.
Yeah.
I wish he would have. That would have been a great angle.
I wish a motherfucker would.
If Kane would have just turned John Cena heel, that would have been great. And Kane would have ended up being like John Cena's henchman. That would have been great. I would have liked that more than what came out of it. Okay, here's some antagonism shit. Here's Kinky Joe.
Kinky Joe?
We didn't watch this already, right?
So I'm looking at these photos, and here's food lines in Venezuela. People standing in line waiting for morsels of food given out by the government. Venezuela. The fruits of socialism in Venezuela. There we go.
Got some
Here's
cakes
Cuba.
in that line.
Waiting for food in Cuba.
all the
That's
food
not Cuba.
trucks. All the
Come
food trucks in
on.
Cuba.
Yeah, hold on. This is people waiting in line for a food truck. This isn't like a bread line in Cuba.
Yeah, this is so hard to live in Cuba when you have the Twitter and Facebook logos on the side of your feed truck.
This probably isn't even in Cuba.
No, this is a fucking like a block party.
This could be anywhere.
This is a block party with food trucks and tents. This guy's crazy. Free
And you know
hot
what?
meals and coffee for federal
Here's another
employees
photo
and their
of people
families.
waiting in line because of socialism. You know where this
Costco?
is? This is in Redondo Beach, California.
No.
Today.
Okay,
No.
no socialism there. What the fuck are you talking about?
Look, California is all about socialism.
I want Kinky Joe to donate the $1,200 check he's about to get.
Do you think? Well, that's a stimulus. That's actually a very Republican thing. Stimulus.
Well, he
is.
would call it socialism.
He well the whole thing that the Republicans run on the military and everything. They're big pro-military. That's socialism. There's
Right.
Medicare.
I know, you don't need to explain this
Yeah.
to me. Yeah.
People are fucking idiots.
Money from the government equals socialism to them.
Yeah, you
it doesn't
don't-
even matter if you paid into it. Like literally all of you, anyone listening right now, if you are laid off or out of work or your hours got cut because of this fucking virus, there is literally no shame in filing for unemployment. Literally.
But you pay into unemployment, right?
Well, there are some programs you pay into, but there's also businesses pay for unemployment insurance because if they're causing unemployment, there's penalties by the government that are imposed on them for causing unemployment, unless it's like beyond their control. So, yeah, I mean, it's money that's set aside for issues like this. You know, natural disasters and pandemics alike. Fucking take it. Like literally, it's there for the taking. Use it or lose it. It's not taking it away from anybody else.
I went to Whole Foods today to buy a raspberry tart for Joe's baby's mom's birthday. I want to get her a raspberry tart.
I ate New Mexican food yesterday.
Nice. And they had a line. It was wrapped around the corner. It wasn't this bad. But it's because everybody's social distancing. They can only let a certain amount of people in the store. They're taking precautionary measures. This is under a capitalist regime. Costco, by the way, is one of the most fair wage companies, big companies out there.
That's why I was fine. Like I used to be a Sam's Club member, and I switched because Sam's Club is Walmart essentially.
Yeah.
And you know, Costco treats their employees better.
March 24th, 2020. Everybody waiting in line. Why can't they let people in the store? Oh, because of this stupid fucking lie about the coronavirus, causing everyone to say, you can't stand too close to each other. We can't let...
Okay, well, tell that to the families of people who died, and tell that to people who are laying in the hospital unable to breathe right now. That it's, I mean, yeah, he's saying it's the coronavirus is a leftist hoax to push us into socialism. That's what he's saying.
Let too many people in the store because you might get the virus and everyone will die. Folks,
yeah,
this is bullshit.
Is it bullshit?
This is complete.
Is it complete
democratic bullshit?
Is that what it is?
That you are witnessing. What are
It might be democratic bullshit because Donald Trump did say that he would like everybody back to work by Easter. And it's not based on any sort of science or anything. It's just Donald Trump thought that would be a nice time for people to
If
return.
Jesus came back from the dead on Easter, you can go back to work on Easter, okay?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. What you're doing here is like if you look at a line of dominoes, like one domino falls and it takes out the dominoes and causes all the dominoes to fall. Social distancing is removing one of the dominoes so that when the domino falls, it doesn't knock the other ones down, right? We're effectively breaking the chain of the domino effect.
There's misinformation in the chat saying that the stimulus you get gets deducted from your taxes. That's not true at all. It's a check you're going to get in the mail. Well, I got one under George Bush, over 10 years
2004 or 5, I think.
Yeah.
This stimulus that we're getting, it will go to you based on your tax return from 2018, 2019.
Right.
2018
There's
tax
no
return.
paying it back, though. It's money you get to keep. And it's not taxable. Like, you don't claim this on your taxes.
Yeah. But the money does, the entire package that they put together here roughly equates to $6,600 per American taxpayer, right?
Yeah.
And each person is going to get $1,200 back. So it's going towards the debt, right? This entire bill is $6,600 worth of shit. And they're just going to put $1,200 in the American's pocket. It's like the worst payday loan ever.
And there's and people are eligible for unemployment on top of that too. Anyone who qualifies for it, I say go for it. Get it like right away.
Get everything you can.
Oh, another thing, you got a student loan, you don't have to pay it if you have a federal student loan, you don't have to pay it for the next 6 months interest free.
Can I go get one right now, or is it too late?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I don't have to pay it for 6 months. I'm going to flip that. I'm going to take it to Vegas, put it on red. Vegas is shut down.
Yeah, everything is.
Should have been $2,000 a month for every American adult taxpayer or not? It should have been. It should have been. We should have really taken care of the people right now, because the people are the ones that are having to bunker down and not work, right? There was so much shit added onto that bill from both sides that it's embarrassing that it's going to cost us $6,600 a person to give people who are struggling to qualify for it $1,200 once. That's fucking stupid.
They're going to tell these people, right now they're standing in line, and maybe 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, they can go in and get some milk and bread and maybe God forbid a roll of toilet.
So these private businesses that make money based on how many customers they get in their store at a day are faking this to push us into socialism. How the fuck do they benefit from this? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you know what they're going to tell these people? Well, we'd like to let you in the store, but, you might have the coronavirus. I'm from the government, and if you'll just let me inject your bloodstream with this syringe of cocktail that we've come up with, you can go right in the store.
They test you for the virus in your nasal cavity. They don't inject you with anything. What the fuck are you talking about?
Allagash says every article I've read says the stimulus will be counted against next year's tax returns. Where are you reading this information? I don't know, Allagash.
Everything I read... No. Everything I read said it's not taxable income. It's a government stimulus. So if it goes against your taxes next year, then it's not... It would be income rather than a stimulus.
Because... we will then give you a little card that says you don't have the coronavirus, and you can walk right past all these people. So it's your choice. You can stand in line for 4 hours, maybe to get nothing when you get inside, or you can just walk in and get what you need. Just let us inject you with this little...
no one's injecting anybody with anything. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, they're talking about there's a new cocktail that works with a malaria drug and a Z-Pack that's been helping people with corona.
Right, no one's
cure.
at Walmart injecting you with it before you go in.
No, he's fucking psycho. But we knew that beforehand. This is like feed for the psychos to breed their idiocy. I know. I use this a lot on the show.
Together in this syringe. We have it right here, sir. Just hold out your arm. Oh, and by the way, because of the coronavirus, people are not even signing for their credit cards anymore because everyone's afraid to touch the number pad or the signature pen. So they're just letting people buy stuff on credit cards. Well, you see, that's a problem because there's so much credit card fraud going on and nobody's even checking IDs anymore because they're afraid to...
That's what we need to worry about now, credit card
touch
fraud.
Another person's driver's license. So
see, a lot of people on the right do this. They ignore the real problem and focus on a less important, less common problem. Like they do this all the time when they try to... When they make it harder for low-income people to vote because they know low-income people typically will vote left instead of right, and then they pretend that it's because of voter fraud, which hardly ever happens at all. Elections are not normally swayed by voter fraud. The few dozen people or few hundred people that may have been fraudulent votes. It hardly ever happens at all.
We live in a world that is so far advanced as far as communication goes. Like our operating system is from 1776, right?
I wouldn't call it an operating system.
It's an operating system. And then the way that the entire election process works, that's dated as fuck, antiquated, based on when they had Rough Riders on horses running letters across the country, just barely building fucking trains. And we're supposed to think this is the way for us to do it now? It's bullshit. We need to just fuck the parties, right? They should have an app that says, hey, do you think that we should give money to abortions? And you're like, yeah, fuck it. Let's vote yes on abortions. Let's vote no on abortions. And when that app tallies up, there you go. That's so we don't need all the fucking bullshit middleman red tape. It's 2020, dude. There should be an app for this. Fuck politics.
We're going to have to get rid of the credit cards.
It would be so easy to hack, would it be?
With this new bill we're pushing through, we've added the digital dollar.
We focused the crime
put the digital
prevention
dollar
on
in
that
there,
instead of
and
everything
so
else.
all of your money is going to go into a digital account that we'll control from a master computer. And don't worry, your money is safe because the United States government is watching over it. And, oh, by the way, we're going to hold on to that money you earned on your paycheck last week.
Not just an app you vote for. You before you vote, you get like a small educational video of exactly what's going on. And then you're like, okay, I'm a little interested in this. This is a nonpartisan, paid for by fucking the people who put it together. You get 2 ads for each, the one side versus the other. You watch that shit, boom.
So I just
go.
looked this up. Here's an article from Business Insider. The government stimulus check soon coming to millions of Americans will be tax-free. So I don't understand. So why would you claim it on your taxes if it's tax-free?
Well, it would be coming out of the taxes next year from your refund next year. So your next, is that what they're saying? Because if it's coming from
why would it be linked to taxes at all?
Well, if it's tax-free, it's because it's coming out of next year's deductible.
So we're having the virus now. People are out of work now, but they have to wait till next year to get
right here. They're calling it a recovery rebate. Formerly called recovery rebate, will be delivered to Americans via direct deposit or U.S. mail, and they won't be taxed as income, according to Nicole Keating, the Vice President of Policy Promotion and economist. To receive the payment, you need to have a Social Security number and a resident of the U.S. Non-resident aliens, people without security number, and adult dependents are not eligible. The adjusted gross income listed on the most recent tax return you file will determine how much you get. The maximum payment is $1,200 for single filers with an AGI below $75,000 or single parents with an AGI below $12,500. Married couples who file jointly and have an AGI below $150,000 will get a total of $2,400. Payments will begin to phase out at a rate of $5 for each $100 over the AGI threshold before ceasing at an AGI threshold of $99,000 for single filers and $146 for heads of household and $198 for marriage. There's also an additional $500 allotted to parents who have an AGI within the phase-out range of each child under age 16.
So they have to claim it, but they're not paying taxes on it. But if they got too much, they have to pay it back. Is that what this says?
They'll have to report the amount they received on next year's tax return to ensure their payment was correct. If the check was too big, they likely wouldn't have to repay the government, she said on Twitter. They're saying they're going to have to repay, right?
It says they likely wouldn't have to unless
the check was too big.
If they're overpaid. So if you made over $75,000 and you got paid
Yeah, like the 1,200.
Right.
You got 1,200 instead of what, 1,100 or 1,000 or whatever.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 1,200, right?
Okay. It's all so confusing. It's all so confusing. I just need to know when these payouts are going to start rolling in so that I could overtime live stream, right? Hey guys, you got your payouts in? Time to check. It's fucked up.
See that, you're behind on a tax payment or your vehicle registration isn't paid up or your property taxes are a little behind schedule. So since it's all digital money right now, if you want money you're going to have to catch up on all of this stuff in order to be able to function in life. But don't worry about the credit card things. You can just take all of those and decorate your Christmas tree with them, because
9 minutes left in voting for fall number 2 in tonight's ActualMania Cringerweight Championship match.
Patrons $5 and above.
Patrons $5 and above can vote.
As we said earlier, this is not a democracy. It's a plutocracy. The wealthy are in charge of the vote.
Sentient dogs.
This injection we gave you, yeah, it has an RFID chip in it. And we can now track you by satellite anywhere you go on the planet.
We carry around a tracking device. The majority of people in this world now carry on their own, like, because they want to. They carry a tracking device with them everywhere they go.
They're going to put a chip in your skin. Motherfucker, I hold on to this more than I hold on to my skin. Do you know how many times I've been without a piece of my body as compared to how I've been without my phone? I'm constantly lobbing off flesh, cutting off pieces of my fucking arm on accident because I'm careless. I got nicks and cuts everywhere. I care more about this phone than my own fucking body. You think I give a shit if they put a microchip in my arm?
And anytime you want to buy something,
If
all
they
you have
told
to
me
do
it gave
is
me a more
just
effective
wave your hand
Pokemon
in front of
catch,
this
put the chip
sensor
in my
thing.
arm.
And if your profile checks out and your digital money is okay and you have money in your account, then you can buy your groceries. Folks, this coronavirus is complete bullshit. It's got everybody scared shitless to stand within 6 feet of another human being. People don't shake hands.
I mean, it's anyone who lobbies for the corporate agenda wants this to go away because the market is taking a big shit.
Did you hear what they said? I don't know who it was. One of the religious leaders, I believe. Fuck, I wish I got this clip because I read it. And he said, I think that the elderly wouldn't mind dying to ensure the economy didn't tank. Like, he's like, I think a lot of the elderly wouldn't mind dying knowing that America's economy would be saved. It's like, what? Rebuild the fucking economy, dude. Let's burn it down and bring it back. It's antiquated. It's old. We need fucking sick days. We need people who are willing to take time off and be covered for when they're off so they don't go to work and infect everybody because they can't afford not to.
Nothing's happening.
And
it's
Lieutenant Governor
all
of Texas
to usher in
Patrick.
this
Patrick. His name's not
bullshit New
Patrick,
World
is
Order.
it?
And you're all falling for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Oh.
Nothing is as it seems to this guy. Like Sandy Hook. That was totally fake in his opinion.
Because he's
made
crazy.
a ton of videos.
Oh, you're
about
crazy.
it.
You are
Yeah,
crazy,
am I?
my dude. Yeah, you are.
I'm not the one standing in line outside of a Costco for a loaf of bread.
Yep.
It's not for a loaf of bread. You make it sound like it's a bread line from like the Soviet Union or something.
I just want to say
that's not what it is.
That Costco's practicing social distancing.
Normally, Costco's a fucking shit show to go to.
Yeah.
So now they're only letting in like a certain amount of people at a time. What the fuck does it have to do with socialism?
At Whole Foods today, they had somebody counting the number of people that went in and counting the number of people who went out. They wanted to make sure that they were at a lowered number. And we were in line for a couple minutes. This is obviously probably an hour-long line here.
It's the same like with the cannabis stores here. They don't let more than 2 or 3 people in at a time. And I had to order what I wanted online before I even showed up at the store because they don't want you browsing. They want you to know what you're getting when you walk through the door. They want to already have it bagged for you and everything. So it's just this way everywhere. No one wants it this way. All of these businesses are hurting. Like, the only business that's benefiting from this is like Amazon and Uber Eats and shit like that.
I should be driving for Uber Eats right now. That'd be socially irresponsible.
How about you go work in an Amazon warehouse instead?
No, I don't. I like driving. I should live stream my drive.
That'll get me attention.
Yeah. I'm in the attention business, Ben. I don't know if you've understood. I monetize attention.
The coronavirus.
It's good for
Kind
me.
of.
Kind of,
What
yeah.
is it, what is it saying? To
You'll
you?
take it. You'll take even cheap attention that
Oh.
isn't monetized.
Oh, yeah.
Typical
Yeah.
person.
Well, I think when we look at this book, The Great Influenza, I just want to leave today with these three thoughts because I think we're answering right now the three concerns that I see in this book. Number one, when you read this story, and I had a cousin who died in 1918.
Oh, you know what? I think we already watched this, or I watched this on tap or
Sweet
something.
boy security.
From the
Yeah, fuck this. I already watched this one. Let's
This
watch
country is being held together by a thread, and nobody's aware of that. Nobody even realizes it. That this country, the order that it is built on, is so tenuous and so fragile, we have no idea. We are sitting on a nuclear warhead of demographics, of debt, dysfunction, all kinds of terrible things. People don't even know about it, right? And I don't think maybe this is the wake-up call. I don't even think people are getting the message. But that is what I think about. You watch this show, and if you watch this show, if you're a normal person, you're thinking, what is this guy talking about? Normally, if you're watching this show maybe 3 months ago, you're saying, what is this guy talking about? Things are going great. Stock market, I'm talking about December. Let's say January, December. And you're watching my show and I'm talking about demographic death of America and all this horrible stuff. You're saying to yourself, what is this guy talking about? Stock market's up, economy's growing, black unemployment is low. Just got my new iPhone, right? And there's abundance everywhere. Everything's going great. Women are in the workforce. Nobody's got to worry about anything. We're building a tower.
He takes so long to get to his point. His points are always buried under all this weird gobbledygook.
He's saying 3 months ago, right? But 3 months ago, wasn't this all the shit Trump was bragging about? Isn't that his guy? Trump was bragging about all this shit. Where are you going to swerve this one into? I told you when Trump was saying this and I was saying pro-Trump that he was wrong. No, you weren't. You weren't saying that. You were Papa
Our
MAGA.
country
You were
will
going to the
become
conventions.
heaven on earth. That's what you're thinking 3 months ago, right? How quickly things have deteriorated because of a little virus. And watch. And I put this on my Telegram. You will see that the politics of optimism and
viruses are by definition little, so he was right.
all this
If you want to get any sort of conspiracy based around this virus, and you think this virus isn't as bad as it is, it's not being used for any sort of political situation. It's just a social experiment to see how well people will fall in line when told to, right? That's all it is, right? We're just testing the waters of the world population.
the country together and bleeding
That's the
red, white, and
conspiracy to think
blue.
about.
And that is not going to stand a chance when things really start to hit the fan. You know, it's just like in Dark Knight. These civilized people, when the chips are down, they'll eat each other. That's what we're talking about. That's when everything I've been saying on the show, people are going to say, oh, you know, no, I get it. Now I see where he's coming from, right?
So that was the clip. It's kind of a weird take on the whole thing.
Now I see where he's coming from. Okay, yeah, you totally predicted a mass collapse from a virus because obviously I, Nick Fuentes,
wasted red pill.
I watched Contagion. Before everybody else did, before the meme came in that it was exactly what's happening now. So I knew that it was going to happen. I knew it because of watching Contagion before everybody else did. I knew it. I watched Outbreak too. I knew it. I called it. I never said anything about this fallout like Bill Fridge did. There's a clip of me out there. There's a clip of me out there, dude. Saying. That's how I'll do it. And what happened? It happened. It happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Michael Anderson Show. It's your host with the most, Michael Anderson. Check out how much of the front of my house is done, and it goes all the way over there. I've been busting my ass.
Now we know where you live.
Trying to build my home so I can secure my future, and I think you should do the same right now.
How about
There's some serious
Build a family to secure your future with. You're always complaining about women, my dude. Don't worry about your stupid fucking house with your dumbass porch swing that you got to swing alone on because you're a miserable prick that no woman wants to settle down with. Think about that. You're the one always talking about having a woman that fits your fucking needs. Be a man that fits the needs of a fucking woman, you pussy. Christ, fuck your house. I hope it burns. Well, I don't hope it burns down, but it could burn down. And you'll still be the same miserable prick you are when it does. Fuck out of here with your stupid fucking project, Tim Allen. It's not home improvement. This is douche denial.
Serious problems going on in this country. Even Timcast, even Mr. Tim Pool is concerned about the government having too much power. See, here's the thing. Isn't it funny? Isn't it hilarious?
Okay, so too much is subjective to everyone. And yeah, I think everyone, that there's a certain amount that anyone would be uncomfortable with the government having power. Some it's a whole lot more than others.
How when the lifestyle, and actually the lives, when the lives of the liberal elitists is threatened, all of a sudden the fucking borders go up. All of a sudden we lock down immigration. No, yeah, when they start getting sick, when they start having problems, when it affects their lives.
Huh?
Their money, their
A global pandemic is way different than immigration. Like,
you know, Ben.
I mean, locking down the border causes problems for more than just people trying to sneak across the border.
You know, Ben, a virus sneaking into your system is not unlike a Mexican sneaking into your country.
They are by definition sneaking in anyway. So us locking down the border to legal people crossing the border isn't going to stop someone who's going to do it illegally anyway.
JP Morgan Chase is just going to start chartering fucking flights in for all the illegals on their cocaine boats when their cocaine boats go down.
wallets. Oh, all of a sudden the borders go up.
The border was always up. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, you make it sound like people were just allowed to walk across it whenever they want.
Oh, no. The blue states, the leftists and the Democrats. Oh, open fucking borders.
They're not open. I'm a citizen here and I still have to talk to someone when I re-enter the country. So it's not open. Like, you have to talk to someone before you cross the border. And if you didn't, and you didn't get permission, then you're here illegally. And that doesn't change a damn thing for someone who's willing to hike across the desert for 2 days to cross it in the middle of the desert somewhere.
How hard is it for a Canadian to walk into America, like through the fucking...
There are places where there's no one there and you can just walk, but it's rugged.
Yeah.
It's a rugged area, you know?
Yeah. The crazy thing about Canadians is they're all allowed to come into our country anyways. It's hard for us to get into theirs.
No.
Most Canadians are coming in.
I'm not arguing this with you. This is ridiculous.
It's a lot harder to get into Canada than out of Canada.
No.
Okay.
No.
Canada's like, oh, you've had a DUI.
First of all,
you can't come in here.
First of all, the place where it's harder depends on where you're from.
Maybe, that could be.
It's not harder to get into the country you're a citizen of. They have to let you back in.
They almost didn't let me back into America because I had.
They would have eventually let you.
Because I had a Philly cheesesteak pizza, and they were like, "No, you can't carry beef over the line." And I was like, "Can I eat the last 2 bites of it?"
You've told this story already.
Have I?
Yes. So, I mean, it's not any harder to go one way than the other. And damn it, you change the fucking subject whenever we disagree about something.
Yeah.
To distract me because you were fucking wrong.
Oh.
Damn it.
The Rhino Republic, we need open borders.
Now let's talk about a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, guys.
They never cared about our culture getting destroyed.
It was from Boston
They never cared
Pizza.
about the livelihood of working Americans getting destroyed. Nothing, ever. It didn't matter to them at all. It didn't matter to them what fucking language we speak, what culture we have. It didn't matter whether or not we had jobs, as long as their future was secure. That's all that fucking mattered. But as soon as we have a virus, something that can affect them, all of a sudden, the walls go up. The borders lock down. Everything's secure. We have to protect our...
Okay, so Honest Red, with your fucking anecdotal comment, I mean, I just went to Canada recently, and on my way up to Canada, everything got taken out of my bag, and I got asked 200 fucking questions.
Up to Canada.
Up to Canada. And on my way back, I got right through without a problem.
That's what I was saying.
But no, it's right, but that doesn't mean you're right because I have an anecdotal story about it.
Okay.
It goes both ways. It's all on an individual basis. Just because you may have had a trouble one way or the other, it doesn't change.
I have a lot of
overall.
Canadian friends.
So now I don't care. That's another anecdotal story. And Honest Red's like, man, I'm a dual citizen of US and Canada. It's easier to get into Canada than coming back. Well, I just had the exact opposite.
It's easier getting into Canada than coming back?
No, it's just that day you could have been the random person they decided to search. That day you could have said something that sounded suspicious.
I usually
that
do.
That day it could be anything. Like literally.
Sticky says her anecdotal story is women don't have orgasms. I agree with that, Sticky. Women don't have orgasms, but they do have tentacles.
By the way, we should check in with the voting here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so here's
Egghead. What? Okay, first fall is Bill Fridge.
Just reminding everyone. Second one, yes, Egghead by a pretty good margin.
It's 1-1. Yeah, I'll probably end up winning this tonight because Ben's going to play some other old-ass nerdcore cringe clip of me. I guess I was cringy 10 years ago. That's fair. I'll embrace it, Egghead.
There's even ways where you're less likely. Like, if you cross the border in a car, you know, you and everyone in your car automatically, like, face-to-face talks to somebody. But I've done it on a train where literally all an agent did was look at my passport, didn't say a word to me, and then just, like, left it. So there's even, like, ways where you're more likely to get hassled. There was another story where they found, like, pieces of weed on the floor of my car coming back to the States, and they took my fucking car apart. The thing is, though, regardless of how hard of a time they give you, if you're a U.S. citizen, they have to let you back in. No matter what. They can't force Canada to keep you. But Canada can deny it for whatever. Like you said, a DUI. And the reason why they do the DUI thing is because DUI is a felony there.
Yeah.
So their rules is if you're a felon, if you're convicted, even though it's not a felony here, which I do think is kind of dumb, but if you're convicted of a crime that they consider to be a felony, like if jaywalking was considered a felony, they can deny you entry. Actually, they can deny you entry for any reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have no right to be there. You have to get permission if you're not a citizen there. But they can't. The worst they can do is throw you in jail when you try to come back. Like, if you try to come back with something illegal, they can't be like, you can't come back to the U.S. They can just throw you in jail for something. You know? It's fucked up. I started making videos in 2010. I was 17. Are you writing your life story now, Egghead?
Somebody accused him of making cringe videos for 20 years.
Egghead, jump into the waiting room.
Egghead,
really quick, because
how old were you when you were Speedy Adams?
Before we start this third fall, I want to bring you on really quick. You guys can discuss the third and final fall.
You had cringe videos in your birthright, dude. Your uncle and dad were like slanging Levi jeans in cringe vids, and it was awesome. Don't take that away from yourself. The cringiest thing my dad ever did growing up was make me watch porn. I'm going to take this time right now to thank all the donos that came in that were not read out loud. Morden is alive, said, let's see Billy draw some Onision porn. Loch Ness Monster gave us $3.50. Ryby Jenkins paid the simp fee. T-Pose said, what's up? Brandon Lewis says, why is actual Billy more cringe than his video? I don't know. Send his money back, Ben. Singe Graphis said, for my old buddies at DP, also Joe Show was hilarious. Thank you, Singe. Dragon of the West said, I think it's time to revive Teddy Roosevelt's Progressive Party, aka the Bull Moose Party. Buff Bagwell, my dude.
Buff
Bagwell.
the stuff?
Buff the stuff. Said mid-90s Kevin Nash.
Mid-90s Kevin Nash.
Buff Bagwell was in Tacoma, Washington versus Booker T for the main event of the first WCW match on WWF television. It was
the only one.
Yeah,
Wasn't it in Tacoma?
They did a SmackDown main event too with Booker versus I can't remember
They had
who.
Arn Anderson on commentary, who's the worst person to put on commentary. Like, he was a great wrestler and was a good character, but he was never known for his talking skills, so I don't know why they made him, like, the color commentator for the first ever WCW wrestling match on WWE.
Buff Bagwell was in like a softcore porno in
Yeah,
the
I know.
early
Yeah, I knew
90s,
that.
late 80s.
Yeah.
Buff Bagwell has some great cringy stories. Nikki Good says hook, line, and chigger. And
that's getting
Allegas, again, we talked about the stimulus thing earlier when you mentioned it. We read that one out loud. And thank you to Eduardo Garcia.
Eduardo Garcia, you are the MVP.
And Brian D. Boyd.
Yeah, both.
And PT Ham.
You guys
who
hooked
all
us up.
came in huge tonight. Oh my God, appreciate you. And then the random 20s that were spread around like a little love.
Oh man, I think within the first 30 minutes of this episode,
it was the first 15 minutes.
Was it 15?
It was under 15 minutes.
Wow.
We went from barely we were like a third of the way through the goal, and then boom, done. That is.
I love the sweet boy.
That is very
The
fucking
Bible?
cool. The Bible.
Yeah, I cannot believe you actually made a sound clip of that.
So, Egghead, tell the tape, man. You know, a couple old war stories right here. I used to be cringe, dude. You know, I was cringe at one point. I'll give you that.
let's because the voting's going to open soon. Talk your shit to one another.
You're living, breathing, cringe incarnate. It's disgusting that you think I should embrace this. Just because you're built that way doesn't mean I am. I don't identify as cringe. You writhe in it. You roll in it like that
Didn't
dirty,
you
filthy
challenge him
bathtub.
originally, though?
I don't remember. I think it was a perk.
You have very selective memory.
Of course. I think it was a perk to get people to vote. I think it was a perk.
I
was
remember
like,
it
I can throw this
perfectly.
perk in. Because people like to watch me get shocked, too. I was like, what's some suffering I could go through that's not shocking myself in the neck? Oh, let's go with a stupid cringe thing. And now it's got out of hand. Lenny the Shark, is there any point?
Any point in not annexing Canada into the U.S.? I only see benefits.
Because not everyone would want to be annexed into the U.S. and well, first of all, it would look really, really, really bad internationally. Like, a lot of our allies would be against it. There would be insurgencies. We would have to, like, waste time worrying about it. First of all, there's no other nation in the world more like the U.S. than Canada. There are differences, but they're minuscule compared to a lot of other places. And, I mean, why would we want to fuck with the best relation, the country we have the best relations with? In the world that we share this huge border with. I mean, I don't see the point of it. We're welcome there, they're welcome here, whatever. Who gives a shit?
This is my United States of whatever.
It would look fucking. We would lose a lot in the sense that we would look like fucking assholes to the world, and we would lose respect, and people wouldn't look to us like they would look at us as nation builders and conquerors. I don't agree.
Yeah, we just like to burn down the nations and take their resources. We don't want them to be a part of us.
Burn it all down.
Right. Like, if we want to taking I don't want us taking over any countries, but we should take over the countries that stand a threat to us and cause us trouble, right? Why would we take over a country that we get along with so well and poses no threat at all? I mean, a lot of people who kind of like ironically say the kind of shit that donation just said, they've never been to Canada. Because if you, I guarantee you, like,
as a Mexican, I was offended that you called us kid fuckers. You
Wow.
better fucking explain yourself, sir.
Yeah, you better. But before you do that, a lot of people, if they fell asleep and were taken to Canada and they didn't even know it and they just woke up somewhere, they would not even know. They would not just assume they were in Canada until they like saw some money or saw like that the the street signs are in like the speed limit signs are in kilometers. That's how you would know. It's like so similar. It's unbelievable. Anyway, Egghead, why did you say that?
J. Trodo says Egghead rules.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Egghead, why did you say that?
Say what?
I don't know. The cringy stuff.
Who did you say? Who did you say? What now?
Somebody said that, I think it was Eduardo.
Oh, yeah, he couldn't hear it. He can't hear it because he's on Discord.
Okay, yeah. Here's what Eduardo Garcia said. I'm gonna read it to you. He said, Egghead, as a Mexican, I was offended that you called us kid fuckers. You better fucking explain yourself, sir.
2013 was a fucked up year for me, wasn't it?
Who? You called them kid fuckers?
I did not call anyone a kid fucker.
What about the kid fuckers? Did you call them
Why
kid
did
fuckers?
you do that?
Why did you do that?
Well, then, what are we talking about 2013 being a fucked up year for?
Yeah,
It was a fucked up year.
We addressed
because
you know what? No. That's not
why do you hate Mexicans? Is it because you live in Texas?
I don't hate Mexicans.
I think all the Mexicans in your local area need to know about Egghead, the Mexican hater.
Okay.
I hope some of them are gang members too.
No, I don't hope that at all, Egghead.
Wow.
Egghead, I hope this.
Egghead gets killed.
I hope
the Banditos are coming after your ass. The Mongols are coming after your ass.
Ben loves putting biker gangs on people. This is fucked up, Ben. This is really fucked up.
It sounds like it's like reminiscent.
Remember when I said call this clubhouse?
Yeah,
said Billy the Fridge
that's
said you're a
fucked up.
pussy.
You know who's gonna challenge me for the Cringerweight title next? Ben.
Oh my, Ben's gonna call it.
No, I think Egghead's got it tonight. And I won't make
say
Ben
that. I
face
want
Egghead.
you. No. Hey.
What's that?
I don't care. I don't care if I win or not. I just want you to embrace it. That's why I don't understand. You won't embrace your cringe. I've seen your cringe many
turned on
fucking
saying
times,
that.
but you won't embrace it.
I think he's getting turned on.
There's no cringe purer than when you open your mouth, baby Egghead. It's disgustingly cute. It's like the worst type of cute. It's like baby. It's like Baby Yoda of cringe.
Yes,
is that
two
Baby
cringe
Yoda
people.
of cringe?
Is that Baby Yoda?
That's what you are, Egghead. You're like if Disney bought the rights to cringe and then put you out on a silver platter.
Yeah, and they're just shitting out cringe left and right like it's Star Wars.
Yeah. I'm like a fucking early Vincent Gallo of cringe, right? Like very obscure, rare
It's
cringe.
not. No.
It's very obscure and rare.
No. Okay, anyone who watched the private show last night knows that's not true because I played a ton of cringy shit and the focus was Joe, but you were in a lot of it doing cringy shit.
From years ago.
And that it never stopped.
I don't.
It never stopped. I'm gonna. You know what? All right, we're gonna start this shit. The voting opens in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna start with Egghead since he's the challenger, and then you know what?
Sweet.
I'm gonna find something recent, fairly recent, like within the last 3 months.
Oh my god.
That's cringe as fuck.
Doesn't exist.
All right. Well, let's take a look here.
Doesn't exist, man.
All right. Here's
DJ,
here's your challenger. Here's your challenger.
I have a fucking question for all the Christians out there. Why can't you people just admit that you fucking hate gay people? Seriously.
Oh my god.
I bet all
the part of you, like, it looks like the bottom part of your face is growing and the upper part of your face is shrinking. Like the top of your head is sliding down to the bottom of your face. And it's
maybe
it is creating like an egg shape. Like you're literally turning into an egg head. But the top of your head is the tip of the egg.
Imagine what I would look like if I actually shaved my fucking head bald.
You look like a hard-boiled cringe artist.
Oh yeah, everyone, if you're watching right now, please give this stream a like. This is a bonus show. The format's a little different. Plus, we're doing the ActualMania stuff right now. If you guys could please give us a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. For the first time in 2 years, we actually have a net gain of subscribers every few days now.
Yeah.
It used to be loss every day. Every day was a loss.
It's the way YouTube was set up. It's really hard to keep new people coming in.
Yeah, yes, especially if you're an old channel.
Well, why can't you just fucking admit that you hate gay people and want them to not exist? Like, every single time I see...
Is this a retrospective where Egghead's talking to himself?
my
Christian
brother's
Egghead.
fucking gay.
Oh, whatever,
No,
you
seriously,
liar.
dude, I'm not fucking lying, dude. I have a gay brother.
Is
Why
he
the
hot?
fuck would I lie? Why the fuck would I lie about this? He looks like my dad.
Hot.
Yeah, I noticed you always looking at
That
at
crotch
Egghead's
cam
dad.
from the Levi's commercial?
Oh, dude, you saw
Tain't likely.
there was definitely the outline of some pecker.
There
right
was some.
there. Did you see that, Egghead?
That was the Egghead.
Egghead, did you see that? Did you notice your dad's pecker in that jeans commercial?
That's
What?
the old Egghead baby making machine.
What?
I actually went back to look at some of the old commercials. Like, God damn it, man!
I'm afraid
They
of
were
what he was
right.
gonna say for a
I
second.
love
there.
those commercials.
Anything gay
They're
related
classic.
on social media or
Husband's
anything like
bulge.
gay media coming out in the fucking news or anything like that, I always see people getting so fucking triggered over nothing. Like today, I see people getting upset that two side characters just were announced on Clifford the Big Red Dog, and oh my god, they're fucking gay. And now people say,
Oh my god, a fucking guy.
What's next? Are they going to change the name to Clifford the Big Red Rocket? Is that next?
It looks like you're melting here, like you're just melting and like sliding off the screen.
melting.
Yeah, what is this?
I'm never gonna watch Clifford
What,
the
did I have
Big
a
Red
stroke
Dog
as a
again.
kid? I don't know.
Nope, my children would never watch this show again.
Who the fuck watches Clifford the Big Red Dog? That's like over 8 years old anyway.
Egghead. Egghead sits down with a bowl of cereal, turns on PBS, and just fucking jacks off.
I just saw like someone getting like upset over this on Facebook. Like,
Why
what the
are you
fuck,
jacking off
ass-
to Clifford?
I'm not.
You're not?
Are you into bestiality?
Hell no.
Dude, I think
Egghead?
Egghead's into bestiality,
How
y'all.
much is that doggy in the
I think
window?
he watches like,
Ruff.
two dogs and a cat.
The one with the waggly tail.
Two cats, one dog.
Two meows, one woof.
A bat and a bat and a pig.
Yeah. I think I heard that coronavirus started because Egghead fucked a bowl of bat soup.
People
I don't think so.
sin and their abomination, so says the Lord.
And that just fucking shows to me that
Can we go back 5 seconds?
Fuck are you?
Can we go back to the
Are
beginning
you like
of Egghead's
outside of a
spaz?
convenience store?
Yeah, he's
I
getting
was
his
at a gas
$1.
station I was at the gas station up the road from my apartment.
Is it a 7-Eleven $1 cup? Don't dox yourself.
$1 one cup.
Let's watch this. Let's watch this.
Is the Lord.
And that just fucking shows to me.
Gotta go a
that
little
you
further
are
back.
Okay.
Gotta get the beginning of that little spaz out.
Fucking gay. And now people say, well, I'm never gonna watch Clifford.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
That's your
right
ass-eating
here.
face, isn't it, Egghead?
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do
no.
that. I have to get used to this new system.
We're gonna revoke your rights, dude.
Oh no. Not my rights.
We're gonna that's Egghead's ass-eating face. Looks like you're over there storing nuts in Egg Tit's butthole for the winter. You're gonna hibernate, little Chester Chipmunk. And nobody complained when Chip and Dale were living together.
Yeah,
Or
I need
Bert
to.
and Ernie.
I need to get this.
You'd be
I'm
surprised.
still learning this new system with switching scenes.
Yeah.
But it makes all the
The
intros
Big
way
Red Dog
better.
again. Nope, my children would never watch this show again. Gay people are a fucking sin and their abomination, so says the Lord.
And that just fucking shows to me that you are not fucking loving and caring that you claim to fucking be. It shows to me that you're a fucking hateful human being, that you have hate in your fucking heart, and that you constantly do hate people and want them to not exist. So please, Christians out there who hate gay people, why can't you just admit that you hate gay people and want them to not exist? Please tell me this. I want to know.
Egghead, do you still think
Yeah.
Christians hate gay people and don't want them to exist?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Do you think that still?
Oh, I do believe that there are some people out there that hate
Well, there
gay
are
people
some,
and I want them to not
obviously.
Well, do you know why they think that?
Why?
Because they're worried.
Bible?
They're worried that
The
they're going to be
Bible.
gay if they don't hate other gay people. Just like they're going to worry that they're going to sin if they don't hate the devil. They're worried
That's
if they
such
don't
dumb logic.
If they don't actively hate something, they're worried that they'll become it. That's what Christianity's based off of.
No, it's not.
It's all separate yourself from what you don't want to be. You don't want to be a sinner? Separate yourself from the sin. You don't want to be gay? Separate yourself from the butt sex. They want to eliminate sin, eliminate butt sex. They want to eliminate gay stuff. That's why, because they can't control their own fucking lives.
They don't want to be forced to get gay married.
They can't be trusted around the temptations. If they knew if they're 100% as a Christian, if gay marriage was 100% legal and available, 10% of Christians would get gay married. It's just statistically proven.
Oh, you know what? I actually have someone who's a big fan of Egghead that wants. Yeah.
Who could it be?
Who could it be now?
Let me get this really quick. Here.
I swear to Christ.
Oh shit. Sorry, this is gonna take just a minute here.
One moment, Egghead.
Yes.
Please sell yourself right now to the crowd so they vote for you and take this title off me. Give them the best pitch you can for why you should be the Cringerweight champion of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen of the DP audience, it is I, your lovable, cringy motherfucker named Egghead, who is once again coming to you asking and pleading to you, vote for the cringy person, not the most popular person, even though we all know this is a popularity contest at the end of it all. We all know.
Sounds
who
like
it
you're bitter.
really will be.
You sound bitter about that, Egghead.
No,
I'll
I'm
be
not.
honest.
I'm not really bitter, Ben. I'm
Not
just
really?
surprised.
He's not really bitter, Ben.
Not really.
Yeah, not really bitter. But I just
You can't hide your
want
true emotions,
Billy
Egghead.
to embrace it as I'm watching
Egghead.
on the screen. You're not
We know how you
embracing
really
it,
feel.
Billy.
You know
I
what?
want
Here's a
you
message.
to embrace
Okay,
it.
that's enough. All right, here's a message from your biggest fan, and actually, he's a celebrity. Believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no!
yeah.
I know who it is.
Hello there, Colton Egghead Simpson.
not
This
him.
is booked by your buddy David. I guess that your friends call you Egghead. I need to have a bigger backstory as to why they call you that. But I appreciate you. Love the Reliant. Thank you so much on that one.
hated
Please
that
check
movie.
out.
No, you love it. You love it.
Oh, hell
Do you think
no.
Kevin
Yeah, it's
Sorbo
not
hates
good.
gay people? Does Kevin Sorbo hate gay people, Egghead?
If you haven't seen it,
I have no idea.
What If? One of my favorite movies I've done. I've done 64 movies. I'm counting documentaries too, but most of them, probably 58 movies, and about 7 documentaries. So check those out, man. All right. I understand your parents own a Wild West museum in Dallas. I'm coming out there soon. I get to Dallas a lot.
Nope,
I've shot a
not
lot of
Dallas.
movies there. I
You
shot a
got
movie
that
called
wrong.
Abel's Field.
Oh, whatever.
Egghead. If he comes out to Dallas, take him to your house and dress it up as a Wild West museum. That'd be fucking great, dude. Talk him into it.
Movie called.
Say, come on to the museum, and then he walks in and it's just your fucking apartment with cowboy hats and
What's the other one
stirrups.
called?
I know.
Gallows Road. And then I did Walking Tall. Lone Justice and Walking Tall, The Payback. I highly recommend them. You'll recognize areas in Dallas-Fort Worth area. But I'm coming out in about a week or two to do a charity golf event out there as well. But anyway, somebody tells me you were once electrocuted on YouTube for money. Okay, then you are an egghead. Now I understand it. All right. I don't know Ethan Hawke, but I know of him. All right, all the best, man. Take care.
Damn.
Oh my God.
That's your best friend, biggest fan, Kevin Sorbo.
Kevin Sorbo.
Hercules. Hercules.
Oh, Hercules.
Damn.
That was great. All right, so here's the video for your reigning, defending
This is my nerdcore panel.
Cringerweight champion of the world.
2008 nerdcore panel.
And I'll tell you what. This video should make you lifetime Cringerweight champion.
I've already washed
lifetime.
I've washed my sins of nerdcore off my hands.
This is not nerdcore. This is not nerdcore. All right.
Play the video. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm simulating fucking you in front of my house.
I know.
Yeah. You like that?
I mean,
you like that, you little bitch? Huh?
Did this chat like it?
No.
Does
chat
like
it?
No.
Yeah.
It's unanimously poor. Let's turn around. There you go. Oh, fuck. Your fucking tits. You're such fucking perfect tits.
Look at you smiling.
Bitch. Oh, fuck.
In the end, your buddy Onision screwed you once again.
Fuck. Oh. Was that fun? Did you?
Was that fun?
Was it? Why did it get cut before?
I mean, that was just this part of the video. I mean, it doesn't last much longer than that.
What's it say? Was it fun? What's it say?
I have a fucking question.
Well, he's like, is that fun? Did you like that?
And I said, no. No,
you didn't say no.
I did say no.
No, you were like, kind of?
No, bullshit.
You did not say no.
I said no.
We should go look at his. We should go look for it then.
All right, guys. That video didn't even need to be that long. All right. So we got 29 minutes until voting closes.
In the end, it doesn't matter because Onision once again fucked Billy Neal.
Jeez, Egghead must have been cut off.
Egghead's dunking on you right now.
Egghead
That's
must have got
even
cut
more
off.
cringe. Oh, by the way, tonight, after this episode ends, all of our $10 patrons and above are going to sit back and watch a movie with all of us. The movie is called The Fanatic?
Fanatic.
I think it was called The Fanatic.
The Fanatic.
Yeah, or something like that.
It's supposed to be the greatest film of all time.
Directed by Fred Durst, starring
John
Travolta.
Oh, God.
I guess the offers must not be coming in for John Travolta anymore.
I did look good in that suit, by the way.
I wonder if this will top Battlefield Earth.
For cringe?
Yeah. Or well, no. Like The Fanatic versus Battlefield Earth.
I wonder what the worst John Travolta movie is versus the best.
Battlefield Earth is up there. I mean, John Travolta's been in some great movies too. Pulp Fiction.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Where do you put Grease on there? I personally don't care for Grease, but it's an acclaimed movie that a lot of people like. So
I never watched it, so say it's up near the top. Saturday Night Fever is probably higher.
Yeah, like I don't give a shit about disco music, but I'll agree that that's a popular movie that people liked. Battlefield Earth, everybody hated except for Scientologists.
Yeah, because Battlefield Earth was Scientology's Passion of the Christ, right?
Well, yeah, it was an L. Ron Hubbard book that they turned into a sci-fi movie.
Did it not have anything to do with like the beginning of Scientology? I thought it was like some sort of scripture.
No, it was written as a piece of fiction. It's not actually part of I don't think it's part of like the Dianetics books, but I think it ties in just without him admitting it. Someone said even Scientology hated that movie.
Oh,
maybe.
Wow. Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya?
Yeah, so we do have some more stuff to cover while we wait for the voting to come in.
Let's play the waiting game.
Play the waiting game.
I am looking up some facts right now.
About what?
I just wanted to... So, the Mormon religion's only 123 years older than Scientology.
Yeah. Yeah, Mormonism was like founded in the 1800s. Yeah. Both founded in the United States.
I wonder what the most prolific new religions are. Like, as you go back in time and how much they...
I mean,
where their reach is.
It would be new offshoots of Christianity. You know what I mean? At least in our country,
I suppose. Yeah. Or how many offshoots are up there though?
Christianity has been like refashioned, you know, in certain ways.
Which new Christianity is like the new Coke of Christianity?
Well, I mean, there's like those mega churches, you know,
they're
like
based off of old
Olstein.
That's
Not
Baptist,
really,
right?
Well, I mean, anything's based off of something, right? If they're Christian, it's based off of something, right?
But they're like a denomination that's existed for longer.
I don't
right?
think there is I don't think they're actually denominational. I'll check. What's his name? Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen or whatever his name is.
Whole Osteen.
Because his church is like a fucking arena. Like I've seen his shit on TV.
Yeah.
And it looks like a concert at some arena, like some 20,000 seat arena.
Would you consider the one in Dallas like that? Because I know that there is a mega church in Dallas.
Yeah, see, he's non-denominational, evangelical.
Okay, so
Protestant based. So he probably is King James. Like the Bible he uses probably King James, because that's a lot of Protestant churches use that. So yeah, it comes from Protestantism and evangelicalism, but it's not. It is its own denomination, and I would say
is it non-denominational or is it its own denomination?
Well, it's both.
Because the Protestants were founded in 1517, right?
Depending on when you decide when Protestantism was founded. Like if you think Martin Luther was technically the beginning of Protestantism, there's that. But then there was also the Church of England separating from the Catholic Church and becoming its own church. That was Protestantism too, because the King of England wanted a divorce, but the Pope wouldn't, or not a divorce, but an annulment.
I just feel like the core structures are all based off of the 1500s, right, of Christianity right now, King James style. The core structures.
Not really. I mean, they weren't filling arenas and having these elaborate. Okay,
that's one.
Can
thing.
I explain?
Yeah.
Okay, so they weren't filling arenas. They weren't filling collection plates. It wasn't an industry. They've created their own kind of like speaking in tongues and shit like that. That wasn't
goes back, right?
No. I mean, it goes back to the Bible stories.
I feel
that's
like
a new. I know you keep saying you feel, but it's not correct.
I don't feel like you're correct either. I feel like you're arguing that no, it's new because they've got a new way of collecting money. But that
was one of the many reasons I gave you before you interrupted me.
The faith is still based off of an old idea, right? Mormonism, Scientology are new ideas. They're like new.
Mormonism is not a new idea.
100%. Joseph Smith is a new idea.
It's not.
The whole prophet thing.
That's all based off of Christianity.
But it's the Book of Mormon brings a whole new level to it.
The Book of Mormon is just like an extra volume to the overall Bible.
Yeah, but it's a whole new belief structure where there's now this prophet that you follow.
Really.
It's 100% different.
What do you mean there's not a prophet? Joseph Smith is the final prophet. They still believe all the prophets. It's just they have an extra one.
It's a whole new level to it. Not like they collection plate.
This leads me.
It's a whole new. It's a whole new.
You're
belief.
totally misrepresenting what I said.
Am I?
Yeah, that was one of the many reasons I gave you that it's new. Now you're setting a different standard. Now you're saying right. Yes,
I don't think I am.
Are you just gonna keep? Why do you do this thing where you have to say something really quick after everything I say? Like I'm just trying.
So I don't waste time with you explaining something that has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Well, it does though.
Okay.
Go
on.
So Mormonism is a derivative of Christianity. So it still gets something from something. It's not a totally new thing. It's just an amended version of it. And just the same way, this new version of non-denominational Christianity, they have weird things that didn't exist before in their doctrine.
Like what? Collection?
Speaking in tongues. Well, what they collect for. Tithing was always a thing.
Yeah.
But the way it's done, it's not just giving the church a percentage of your income. It's almost like a monetized
The
prayer.
fundamentals of Mormonism are like space, heaven, and shit. There's a whole lot of weird shit there that is completely brand new.
Space, heaven. I mean, that's
celestial heaven.
That's one way of examining it. Like that cartoon. that's out there that has that information. That's an interpretation of it. But if you go and ask a Mormon, do you believe in like space gods? They're not going to agree with that.
Okay, but it's in the writing, right? It's in the scripture. Because a lot of Christians say they don't believe in a lot of the things the Bible was written in originally, but it is an updated new religion. It's based off Christianity, but it's like a 2.0. It's
all
new.
it is I mean, Mormonism was just a way to explain how somehow Christianity is linked to the Americas, and that through that somehow Joseph Smith had to be a messenger of Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Now it's a new thing, right? It's a whole new thing because it's like a remix of another song, but it's now a whole new song. You're looking at like the Baptist shit, the Joel Osteen.
I will say
it's an updated version of old Christianity, old belief, right? But it's still an old belief.
I will say Scientology is totally original in most ways. I don't know if maybe like something influenced him that I'm not aware of, but that seems totally fabricated just from his imagination.
Unless he was influenced by the Thetans and the Caucasoid Mountains.
I mean, maybe he believed that.
What's the Nation of Islam? The Hebrew Israelites, right?
No, that's not the Nation of Islam and the Hebrew Israelites are two different groups.
Yeah, I'm just saying the Hebrew Israelite founded. I want to see when they were founded. The Hebrew Israelites.
The Nation of Islam was founded in the early 1900s, like 1920s or something like that.
I just want to see all the different historical like points where people were like, because religion, even Christianity itself, steals a lot from like before Christianity, right? Like the book of Gilgamesh and the pagan traditions, like they've adapted shit from before too.
Right,
So-
but Mormons are like a lot of Mormons will say that they're Christian, you know. There's no Christians that they're going to say, "Well, I'm actually Gilgamesh." I just, you know, I'm a Christian. It's a more specific version of Gilgamesh, you know? Like, that doesn't happen. Like, Mormons are, like, fundamentalist Christians will say Mormons aren't Christians, but Mormons will say they are.
Catholicism predates Christianity.
No.
It doesn't?
No. Catholicism was one of the earliest Christian churches. It doesn't predate Christianity, though.
Huh. I thought it was. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know.
Catholicism is the Catholic Church is one of the original Christian churches. Like there was the original Christian church, and then it like broke apart.
Okay.
Into like there was something called the East-West Schism, where the basically the bishop of the Eastern Church and the bishop of the Western Church excommunicated each other, and it formed two new churches. Because there's the bishop of Rome and the bishop of Constantinople. They were fighting over who was the head of the church at the time. So, like, the two oldest churches that are still in existence are the Catholic Church and the Orthodox Church.
I'm just trying to find when Catholicism was founded, you know, like
I mean, it'll be kind of hard to find because there's debate about that. Like Catholics will say, "Oh, Catholicism started right when like after the crucifixion." They'll say St. Peter was the first pope, which I mean, the establishment of the Catholic Church probably didn't actually exist until it became the official religion of Rome, the Roman Empire.
I think I am mixing up the Romans with the Catholics when I'm thinking about this.
Well, yeah, the like Rome was already an empire, and then Christianity like became a fad religion that the Emperor Constantine adopted when he was the Emperor of Rome. So it used to be illegal. It was illegal to be a Christian for a long time in Rome, and then the Emperor Constantine converted himself and then the entire nation eventually to Christianity. And then the Roman Empire was so huge that there started being internal conflict. So it split in half. The eastern part of the Roman Empire and the western part of the Roman Empire split into two different churches.
For those of you that think I'm like dumb for not knowing this,
I only know this because I went to Catholic school.
Like I could talk like this about magic cards, like if I had to, because that's what I did. Instead, I went to church. I went and played magic cards, and I learned about all the stupid fucking goblins and stuff. So it's like I don't know this stuff.
Did you ever in your life go to church?
The what?
I said, did you ever in your life ever go to church?
Like when someone in the family passed away, I would go like the day after to like sit with the family type thing. I went to a church. I went to drop a friend off and wait in the car for him to get out of church. And then the church all came out one day and like talked me into coming into church. They're like, no, you can't sit out in the car. Come in church with us. And I sat in church for that. It was kind of weird. So I've been to church a couple times, but I was never indoctrinated into it as like a kid or anything.
I've only in my life I ever went to a Catholic church and a fucking Baptist church.
When I learned a bunch of this shit, I already didn't believe in the religion anymore, but I was forced to learn the history of the church.
Yeah.
And that really turned me off to everything, like learning a lot of the really brutal shit that had happened over the history.
I hear that a lot from people. Like they learned, like they became atheists because they actually sat and listened to what the church was saying and doing. You know, it seems to be a common thing. People who sit and listen are like, "Wait, what the fuck? This is stupid."
I'm so glad my dad didn't force me to take Catholic church or Sunday school like he did.
Yeah. It was.
We only went to church like twice out of the entire year.
Yeah, I mean, my parents didn't go to church a lot, but I went to, like, when I was in school, I had to go to church every week, so I went to school way more than my parents did. But then, I mean, after I graduated, I only go to church when it's like a wedding or a funeral, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, out of respect for someone else who has some kind of, they were religious, so I honor them by going to church in their honor, but I would never go of my own volition. I would never be like, oh, it's Easter, time to go to church.
What's crazy is the times that I did go to church, they had like free donuts and stuff. So like, I feel like I would have gone to church more if I'd have known that sooner.
Oh, I'm gonna have donuts?
Well, Catholics give up. Catholics are so weird. It's like they give up meat for Lent, but they eat fish, which is meat, which I always thought was dumb, but whatever. But only on Friday. On Friday, you give up eating how you normally eat, and you eat fish instead, and that's giving something up for some reason.
Isn't that why they invented the filet of fish at McDonald's?
I think so, because there's so many Catholics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did that. Like, I never did it, ever. But church fish fries were pretty awesome. You know what? Another thing I noticed churches would get away with, the church I was a member of as a kid would have a festival every year, and gambling was like totally legal at it. Like, they had poker tables and roulette and shit.
Yeah.
And gambling was not, like, in Ohio, we didn't even have casinos. So, like, it was illegal across the board.
My cousins went to a Catholic school, so every Halloween, the Catholic school would do like a Halloween party, and we'd go every Halloween to the Catholic school for the Halloween party, and it was pretty fun. It was like, they'd always have like the box you reach into, and it feels like eyeballs.
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Who thought of that?
Yeah, well, it's like at a Catholic school. Like, there'd be always like a cakewalk, and you'd try and win a cake at the cakewalk and stuff.
Oh, dude, my school had bakes. Like, every class had a bake sale. Like, each class had a bake sale once a month.
Yeah. I remember bake sales happening a lot. I didn't ever really buy anything from bake sales. I probably would have. Maybe I was broke, or maybe I was just felt like I didn't belong at the bake sale. I don't know. Because I do like cookies. When I was a fat kid, it seems like something I would have taken advantage of.
Did you go to camp in 6th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We have a Camp Orkyla here on the San Juan Islands.
Oh, that's awesome that it was on a fucking island.
Yeah.
Mine was in the middle of nowhere. Like, it was actually
in the middle of the woods,
I think.
My dad was the chaperone for it, and they were making us do this this game where, like, they make some of the kids predators or whatever. Or
oh my god!
It's I think it was called Hunter
Chris Hansen.
It was herbivore, carnivore, or omnivore, and the kids who were carnivores could eat all the kids. The kids that were herbivores could only eat the omnivores, and the omnivores could only be eaten. And I was an omnivore, and my dad was like, bullshit. He's like, this is fucking stupid. You're going to make some of the kids be fucking omnivores and run around and get eaten by the other fucking kids? Like, fuck this, Billy. Get the fuck out of here. We're going to go hike around the mountain. And we like went for like a mountain walk. And I left all my friends. He wasn't going to let me be an omnivore. He's like, fuck that. You're not a fucking omnivore. You don't have to be a fucking omnivore because they tell you to. Just go. He's like, slap the shit out of the little kid. And my dad started like talking shit to all the camp counselors. I think he accused one guy of being a kid diddler because he talked a kid to coming out of our camp in the middle of the night to go to the fucking.
I wonder where you. That's where you learned that from.
I mean, if the shoe fits, my dad pulled me out of Boy Scouts like 2 weeks in because he was like, "Nope, they teach you to respect your elders. You gotta. You're not. I don't want you learning that. You don't respect anybody. Don't you? You respect who earns your respect. You don't listen to any fucking diddler." My dad was worried I was gonna get diddled because I was a hot kid.
You've told this story so many times.
I know, but people need to hear it. There's new viewers. This is like the Bible. They tell you the stories over and over again because they mean something.
This is the camp I went to. It was I guess it was a YMCA camp. I didn't even remember that.
Maybe it's YMCA now. Maybe they bought the camp.
I don't know. Maybe. You go to church at it. Like I had to go to church during camp.
I didn't have church.
They had like
camp.
an outdoor. They have like a little outdoor church. Basically, it's kind of weird.
Jesus.
They had a ghost at this camp that they tell you ghost stories about. Try to scare the shit out of you.
Damn.
Some stupid kids would get scared for real.
Oh my god.
I wonder if there's is there anything? No, they're not. Yeah, the ghost name was Mona at this camp.
At Camp Orkyla, they had a thing called Ort. You familiar with that at your camp? It's every kid goes to lunch and you're allowed to eat as much as you can, but any food left over on your plate is Ort.
Yep.
And if you have food on your plate, you get like shunned.
Yes.
And all week we were finishing everything, but the little kid that snuck out with the camp counselor came in 30 minutes, like 25 minutes late with 5 minutes left to eat. He makes the biggest plate and can't finish it in 5 minutes.
Wow.
We the whole week we were perfect. We were the only people that were perfect. And the little fucking asshole kid with no dad, it sucks I say that, but it really shows that you need a good father in your life. But fatherless America's true. He comes in and he fucking makes a giant plate and wastes it. Ruins our perfect record for the entire week. Little fucker. Quit sneaking out with the counselors and leaving food on your plate, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Do it.
All right, let's take a look at how the voting is turning out right now.
Let's see what we got.
Egghead's new champion?
7
think
minutes
so.
left of voting. 7 minutes left of voting. It's still really close, but Billy has the lead.
60 votes total. People give Egghead a few votes, right? Just throw him a couple votes. Egghead, you deserve this. I don't, man.
So, if you don't win, Egghead, who are you looking to take on next in ActualMania?
I don't know, to be honest. Whoever the powers.
You don't have your next target in your sights?
I have no idea who I would face next. I honestly have no idea.
You don't want to issue a challenge to anybody?
I'll get back to it. I got to think about this.
Bad form,
real quick.
Egghead. Bad form.
We know Egghead's not good at like constructing the cringe, right? It's when he's let free to be and not put on the spotlight, he delivers. But when you put a light on him and say, hey, send us a cringe video. Hey, Egghead, do this. He's like, it's gonna take me 4 months to edit. And then boom. Because you can't put Egghead on the spot. He's unfiltered. He's raw. When he gives what he gives, it's pure. Cringe to the max. Liquid cringe.
Liquid cringe.
Magma cringe.
Magma?
Magma cringe.
MAGA cringe?
But when you point at him and you're like, oh, Egghead, do it cringe, he'll be like, oh.
Here's what I want you to do, Billy. If you end up winning, I swear to Christ, if you are not embracing this fucking cringe by ActualMania 7, I will fucking get a fucking plane ticket. Personally fly up there, come to you and bitch slap you so fucking hard you'll revert to not being the fridge.
Holy shit.
And then I'll fucking fly back to Dallas. I don't give a fuck if I catch the damn corona.
Yeah, I know you're only flying over here to say you're gonna bitch slap me, so I'll slap the shit out of you because you love getting smacked around.
Yeah,
we know.
And then you'll be like, "Please don't put the shock collar on me."
We get your
I'll
sick,
bring
twisted ploy,
I'll bring
Egghead.
my own shock collar. I'll bring my own shock collar.
This is not foreplay, dude. I'm not gonna slap you around for your jollies. Here's what's gonna happen, Egghead. If I win tonight, you're gonna become Bobby the Brain Heenan of cringe. And you're going to have to go get all the fucking cringy people you can to face against me. You're going to have to pitch for them like the damn manager.
What if I be your manager? What if I be your manager?
You're not my manager, dude. I'm Hulk Hogan of cringe, dude.
You need Jimmy Hart?
Yeah, you're not Jimmy Hart. You got to be Bobby the Brain and find cringe people to take me down.
Yeah, why don't you put me as the fucking weasel?
Dude, Bobby Heenan is probably the most talented person to ever be in wrestling. So why would being called him be a bad thing?
I gave you a purpose, Egghead, and you spit in my face. This is why I don't embrace the cringe. This is why I don't embrace the cringe. I gave you a fucking purpose post Cringerweight champion.
Dude.
And you're like, why can't I be your manager? That's cringy. I don't need you. I don't need you to be my manager. I need you to find talent to take it off me.
And to think, Jeffrey wanted me to go up against Chris.
Against who?
Chris Chan. He wanted me to face Chris Chan.
How about the first ever heavyweight champ versus the first ever cringerweight champ?
Oh my God! You think he would even stand a chance?
Wasn't the first champ J-Gen?
No, the first heavyweight champ was Jared.
That's what I said, J-Gen.
Oh, J-Gen. Man, I like that. That's kind of like
J-Lo. That's a good nickname.
Yeah, I didn't want to say his full name because I'm worried it's like...
My apology.
I'm worried it's like the fucking Candyman.
Everyone, if you missed the Joe Show last night and you're a patron, go watch it, please. Please go watch it. I would like to eventually work another one of those in because that was one of the hardest I've laughed on in a long time. And I love how Seth was just honest about everybody. I'm a prince. Prince Caspian. Did you have a talk with Seth when you got home about the video that he made? Should I just play the video now?
He didn't acknowledge it. You could. He didn't acknowledge anything. I went home and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Good."
He knew that you saw it though.
Yeah. He's been no-selling it at home. I was like, "Hey, how's your sandwich?" He's like, "It's great."
How's your sandwich?
Yeah.
What kind of sandwich was it?
It was a hoagie.
Ooh.
It was a sub, Italian sub with roasted red peppers.
Yeah.
I thought it was ketchup, but the peppers were just so roasted that it looked like ketchup on the on the sandwich.
All right, where the fuck is it? Hold on. It's right here. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
The new antagonist.
Why I Hate DP by Seth. I want to preface this by saying that Ben is a prince, and he can do no wrong in my eyes, and because of him, I will be a lifelong subscriber and viewer. But I hate DP now, because of how self-satisfied it is. I hate that it pretends
We all know why that's happening. We
when,
just saw a demonstration of that earlier. Couldn't even get a word in. Motherfucker just steamrolls every argument. What can I say? The loudest person wins the Billy the Fridge argument.
It's the very thing all mainstream sources seem to. It even uses them as some sort of authoritative source. I don't believe in blunt stories. For this reason, I see DP as a joke. Merely an extension of the shit pile created by this artless, schizophrenic, hedonistic treadmill we call nowadays. It suffers the same malady of biased and unquestioned certainty that all other shows have now. It mocks the easiest to mock. It does this with the smug satisfaction all half-wits seem to have.
Yes.
It's one that sees its other as one-dimensional hellhole. It has no choice but to ignore a more subtle and brilliant alternative, because it would then have to second-guess itself, or, grow a little. This has far-reaching ramifications in the culture it creates, i.e., an unintentional comical friction in everything they say.
This is the most Seth has ever talked ever in his life.
I've only heard Seth say 9 words.
I didn't know he had a vocabulary like this.
I still think this might be a deep fake.
A culture of criticism. I mock, therefore I am.
He's sitting in my bedroom reading this. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Why is he in my bedroom?
Dude, he fucks around in your bedroom all the time when you're not there.
Sometimes my pillows smell like Friday fish market at the Catholic Church.
How it leads them to hate themselves and each other in ever-expanding ways. It's obvious that Billy is the one to blame for all this. He hates the show and constantly pisses on any whirlwind of brilliance Ben remarkably conjures from nothing. It's a shame a prince like Ben has to carry his fat ass. No wonder the man has chronic back problems. He's gonna wind up crippled holding this fat fuck on his back for another decade until Billy croaks. I love you, Ben.
I love
Billy,
you too.
I wish I never met you. Long live Tap, the superior show.
Wow.
I don't think I was responsible for your hernias. I don't think so.
If I have to carry you, I'll get all the hernias back. Those fucking meshes that they fucking stapled meshes down inside my body to keep those hernias from popping back out. But I think it would the mesh would just pop out of my fucking skin.
I'm gonna start filming Seth, our interactions at home together when he's not looking, so you'll see how docile and tame and sweet he is to me. I don't know where this is fucking coming from, dude. I said one thing to him about Wonder Bread was shit bread, and he got fucking pissed. He got mad. I was like, why do you eat Wonder Bread? It's shit bread. He's like, don't fucking judge my bread. He's like, are you fucking serious right now? And he got pissed. It was the only time I've ever seen Seth mad, and I thought I patched everything up between us, but obviously he's probably been writing this for 3 months since that Wonder Bread thing happened.
Damn.
Wow. All right. So let's take a look at the first fall votes so we can compare. The first fall turned out slightly in Billy's favor.
83 votes.
Of course.
83 votes. Billy wins, and he gets 55% of the vote. Here's the second one. The tables were turned quite dramatically here. Egghead with an astonishing victory.
Hold up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's 28 to 59 votes. Okay. I was like, how can he have 28% of the votes?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not giving us the percentage like it is here.
That's
like,
strange, yeah.
What a weird inconsistency.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyways, Egghead's got over twice the amount of votes. What the fuck?
All right. And now, everyone, I would like to announce the results.
Did somebody just like manifest a piece of weed in my throat? I swear, Ben exhaled a huge thing of weed, and I was breathing the weed in. I got really, and then it felt like there was a fucking bud in my throat. Like somehow a bud, you puffed a bud out into my throat.
I cannot manifest weed into your throat.
That's how Corona starts. Fuck.
Here's the third fall for everyone.
Slay Mia just gave us a $10 patron and can watch the after show. We'll watch a movie.
No.
What?
Yes.
What? Oh no!
Yes, fuck yes!
Billy!
Fuck
Oh my god!
Yes! Fuck yes! And new Cruiserweight champion! New
What the
Cruiserweight champion! Egghead!
I did not see that coming.
You guys did a great thing tonight, Drunken Peasants fans. I love you so much. Yeah, we hit that goal. We got new patrons.
Subscribe star people.
Subscribe
star people want to have their say.
Subscribe star, Billy.
What?
Subscribe
so there's
star.
65 votes total.
Oh my god.
And Egghead currently has 51% out of 65 votes. So someone that's good at percentages. Help me figure out.
It's gonna be 32 votes Billy to 33 votes Egghead.
That fucking excitement.
So if there was two votes for you, you would win?
Oh my god.
Pull up Subscribe Star, please.
I didn't post this in Subscribestar, but I'll do it now.
It's not
If I do lose to Billy, I have the next match set up because
normally their votes are just like we don't even look at them.
Because they should have been voting a while ago.
here's what I have. If I'm going to lose, if I'm going to lose tonight, I will play the role of the Weasel, Bobby the Brainhin, and I already got someone set up in line to face you at ActualMania.
Okay, how many Subscribe Star people do we have?
You are so worried about this shit.
He is, and it's beautiful.
It's pretty funny.
It's
okay. So there's actually quite a few $5 Subscribe Stars. So if you're watching right now, your vote matters more than ever right now. I'm gonna post.
They're all gonna vote for Billy. I guarantee you it.
This is terribly unfair to Egghead.
I love it. I fucking love it because now I accept the role as Bobby the Brainhead now. I accept, and I already have someone.
I mean, you might have won. You might have won. Eggy,
well, we just wait and see.
Eggy
three-time. I swear to Christ.
Everyone go to Subscribe Star. If you're $5 or above on Subscribe Star, put in the comments the name. Shut up, Egghead. Shut the fuck up. Put the name of the person that you want to vote for only once. If you want Billy to win, go in and vote for Billy. If you want Egghead to win, Egghead's what? He's one vote. He's 2 votes ahead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'll be a tie if only one person votes for you.
Here's the thing.
All right.
I think that because this was so late to the game for Subscribe Star to be even here, and not all the Subscribe Stars are there, we should wait.
But none of the other ones were close enough to need to look at Subscribe Star.
Well, I know, yeah, but we should wait until Tuesday to announce the winner. So Subscribe Stars
Tuesday.
Because Subscribe Stars have no time to come in. All the Subscribe
They have time. I'm letting them go.
All the Subscribe Star people are.
I posted
they
it.
have to be here right now. We should allow them. We should allow them 24 hours. 24 hours
All right.
to vote.
So right now there's 2 votes for Billy. I'm going to put up a timer for 10 minutes. And if nobody votes for Egghead, Billy wins. Right?
And if it ends in a tie, that means champions return.
Yeah, actually, that does mean that. But there has to be a rematch if there's a tie. There has to be a rematch if there's
another rematch.
10 minutes. Shut up. You're making me cringe so hard.
How do I sign up for Subscribe Star?
Go to subscribestar.com/drunkenpeasants.
I'm gonna subscribe and vote for Egghead.
That's vote rigging.
It's not.
I mean, I got a vote.
Yeah, Ben got a fucking vote. It's not fair.
Okay, never mind then. I'll shut up.
That's because I run this shit.
How the fuck do I find?
Yeah, you're the boss.
Drunken.
Let's see. All right, so now there's 3 votes for Billy on Subscribe Star. No votes for Egghead. There's a 10-minute timer that has 9 minutes left on it.
Shit.
Oh my god.
I have to pee really bad.
What are you doing? He's doing something. I don't buy this timing on this pee.
He doesn't want to do it so much. It's beautiful.
All right. Everyone, if you qualify to jump into the waiting room, jump in there. I'll bring you in for a little bit towards the end, and then we got to go do the movie review.
I love it.
Oh, I got to turn the Egghead down, I guess. I guess he's loud as fuck. All right, now he's lower.
Sorry.
No, I'll turn you down. Don't turn yourself down.
Oh, I haven't touched it at all.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, if I do lose, I already have someone that I think would be a perfect idea to face. And I'm gonna say it once the results come in.
I think this is Subscribestar. Honestly, it's like a lot of times if the vote is just an unbelievable amount of votes, like if someone wins by a huge margin, I don't even look at Subscribestar. But this is the only time that Subscribestar has been the tiebreaker.
I could have sworn like we had one against like one time we've had like Subscribestar for like the tag team champion. I don't know, maybe I might be wrong. I don't know.
All right, Fridge Army. I do my best thinking in the bathroom. I got a brilliant idea. Those of you that voted for Egghead on Patreon, you can sign up for Subscribestars as well. $5 for 1 month. You can sign up. All the patrons.
As much as I would love that.
Take the $5, sign up for Subscribestar, and vote Egghead right now. Vote Egghead. Come on, Fridge family. Come on, Fridge family.
Fridge magnets.
Come on, Fridge magnets. It's time. Double up on them. Double up on them. Go in. Subscribe to Subscribestar. I just need 10 of you to vote Egghead right now.
God.
Dude, your celebration and then your look of defeat on your face was so legendary. I love that. I love that.
It was beautiful.
That's such
I gotta
a moment.
clip that. I have to clip that.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy, I love you, but God damn
Billy
it,
the
that was
DNC.
beautiful.
This is terribly unfair.
Oh, Spec actually gave me an idea who you might face if I lose.
This is terribly unfair.
Accept it, dude. Just embrace it.
Yeah, there's 3 votes for you. Nothing else has changed. There are 18 Subscribestars, and I would think that all of them qualify. I don't think there's any $1 Subscribestars, so...
That's why I was saying we should give until Tuesday, but you put the 10 minutes on it, so...
I mean, the possibility could just be that just more people will vote for you.
I would think so, but maybe those people are going to get here and be like, I totally wanted Egghead to win, and they're going to feel like they didn't have enough warning, and it just seems like a public affairs snafu, to be honest. I think we should just, interest of fairness,
public
just
affairs
give the title
snafu.
to Egghead. Interest of fairness.
You doing all right, buddy?
No.
You'll be all right.
RGT Guitar is $10 via Patreon. Does that count for just Patreon, not Subscribestar?
Right.
Well,
but
RGT Guitar gets to watch the movie with us
yeah,
tonight.
we're watching a movie tonight.
$10 and above get to watch the movie with us on the post show. The post show.
And also, with that, we have reached our 600 patrons, which we have not been over 600 in a long time. So we really appreciate that.
Sweet boys and sweet girls and sweet days.
That's great.
And sweet days.
We really appreciate you all sticking around. And
this is so fucked up. It says Egghead won right there. So fucked up.
Don't you just hate it? Your world's crumbling down before you, and you just can't do anything about it.
Right now, all of our $10 patrons and Subscribestars, you get access to 11 vlog posts, 29 reviews, 193 post shows, 54 private shows. That's all the content that's available for $10 and up for everyone that are $10 and up. That's a lot. 193 post shows. Some of the post shows are like whatever. It's just kind of us like hanging out, and sometimes we're tired. But then there's been a few that have been like gold. Like the Adam from Your Movie Sucks. That was the best post show probably so far. It's like 4 hours long.
Someone said I'm the Paul Heyman T. Billy's cringe Lesnar.
Brino says, I want to vote for Billy on Patreon. Unfortunately, Patreon closed. We forgot that we didn't realize it was going to be such a close call here that we'd have to go to Subscribestar.
There's one vote for Egghead on Subscribestar now.
Oh, shit.
From Goose Juice. Shout out to Goose Juice.
Thank you, Goose Juice. You're a real one. I wish we would have remembered the Subscribestar early on.
There's 3 minutes left.
I just wish we would have remembered it when we started the polling.
Complain.
I just wish we would have.
He doesn't want this, man.
If it went the way you wanted, you wouldn't give a shit.
It did go the way I wanted until we forgot about Subscribe Star.
You wouldn't be protesting if it went the way you wanted it to, and you wouldn't tolerate. You wouldn't tolerate someone being a fucking attorney over it like you are.
If Egghead, if I was winning and Egghead was, if Egghead was down, I'd have said
you're so biased towards yourself.
Subscribe Star, I'm sorry that we didn't set a poll up for you within the allotted time. That was our mistake. We made a terrible mistake, but we put a time limit on this, and we forgot to give you the option to vote this time around because it's a little different than the other shows, and we apologize for that. We really, truthfully apologize for that. Ben made the mistake tonight, and I'm having to pay for it. I'm having to pay for Ben's mistakes. This is rigged. You calling me the DNC? This is
cringy as fuck. What you're doing now?
This is cringy. Damn it! Stop it.
You're embracing it now.
You are, and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's making me happy.
Sorry, the poll is closed.
You know, we have the thing that Egghead thought was Yoda as an emoji.
Yeah, I hate that now. I hate.
It's
why
like
as an emoji.
So everyone can
Stop.
in the Discord.
In the Discord?
Yeah.
Stop it, damn you! I don't like it. Stop it.
Yeah, so that's why I put this in the soundboard too.
Is this Yoda? Is this little guy right here Yoda?
I
But is this
knew.
Yoda? That
I
has
was
to be
hearing
Yoda.
that in the background the other day. I was hearing that. I was like, "What the fuck is that noise?" Like, what
All
the
right. There is now another vote for Egghead.
Oh my
There's
God.
another vote for Egghead now. So now it's tied, right?
It's a tie,
It's tied. If it ends in a tie, Billy retains.
Okay, but if it ends in a tie, you're getting a rematch at the next fucking ActualMania.
Right.
damn,
1
what the
minute
hell?
left. 1 minute left.
Yeah, because it's a tie right now.
1 minute left.
I'll hold this fucking title for one
Oh
more.
no! There's another vote for you. There's another vote
Ah,
for you.
he wins. He wins.
It's not over yet. 1 minute. 1 minute.
God.
So there's Billy, and two Eggheads.
Holy shit.
Hold on.
Get your last
Actually,
minute votes
no.
in, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4 votes for Billy, 2 for Egghead.
He wins. It's over.
Less than 1 minute left. 30 seconds. 30 seconds left.
Somebody erase the vote for me and put Egghead in, please. I'll PayPal you. If you do,
You're gonna pay?
I'll give you a free year.
Bribery.
You're the $1 million man, basically.
Yes!
But you're paying to not get the title.
Oh my God.
Young Bill Cringe. So someone wrote Young Bill Cringe. That's not your real name, so
Doesn't
should we
count.
not count
It's
that?
over.
Doesn't count.
All right,
It's
it's over.
over.
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Here is your winner and still Cringerweight champion Billy the Frid.
Congratulations, Billy. What do you have to say to your adoring fans?
This was really unfair from the jump. Egghead won. Ben, you didn't set it up correctly, so our Subscribe Star people had an unfair position to put themselves in because we had the vote time period. And the time period was over. It was over. It had been over. And then Egghead gets this bonus grace to ditch this title on me once again after he had already taken it back. This is... If I was the fans right now, I'd be very upset.
The fans wanted you to win.
Yeah, he wanted you to win.
It was a very close call for Egghead.
Okay, so then you can't speak for all the fans. At least half of them wanted you to win.
The plutocracy spoke, and then you go and add in a qualifier at the end there, and now I'm stuck with this stink on me.
But
for
now,
another month.
Billy, the roles have been reversed.
Oh, I'm ordering a fucking belt tonight.
Do it. I want to see it. I want to see the design, and I want to see Billy hold that title high next month.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm sorry. You have to. It's in your contract. It's in your contract. You have to wear the belt over your shoulder.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yes.
You better.
Well,
Fly
we'll
out
have
there
a
and
talk
make you
off air about
hold
it.
it.
You feel differently.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yep.
I'm
Cringerweight
Young
champion.
Bill Fridge.
Next
I've
month.
tried.
Thank you, Goose Juice. I appreciate you, fam.
I
Goose
have
Juice, you're-
someone for you.
You're a real one, Goose Juice.
So who's the one? Who's the challenger that you have?
So my first lineup to face Billy the Fridge is none other than G-Man. I want G-Man to go up against Billy the Fridge. I want to see how that
Billy the Fridge is never going to lose this title.
Yeah, I want him to outbeat me in the whole title reign. I want that to happen. I want him to be the longest running champion now. God damn it!
It was all your idea. Like you came up with.
I know. And look where we're at now. And look where we're at now. And look where we are at now. I can't believe we've come so far.
I'm gonna steal that from Android Jess. I'm gonna make sore winner T-shirts and sell them.
Sore winner, I like that, dude. That's a good like gimmick, like a good like heel gimmick. The sore winner.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna take a short break offline. Here's. I'm gonna bring Spec in. We're gonna go do the movie thing because we got to go do that. The movie's gonna be like however long. So, are there Streamlabs to go through really quick?
Very happy. That was fun.
Yeah, that was the most epic actual Mania match ever. It was knockout, drag out, slobber knocker, right, Billy?
Yeah.
I've been pushing for Billy versus G-Man for a while. I'm so glad it's gonna happen.
The first ever heavyweight champ versus the first ever cringerweight champ in butt mud bath fight in a butt mud bath fight. That was the end of Hypothesis. Billy, congrats on the win. You were born for this. Fuck you, Shoshan the Elegant, you son of a bitch. Goose Juice though came through and tried. Thank you, Goose Juice. Oh man, appreciate you, heart and soul, Goose Juice.
I will say this though to everyone watching. It's been fun being the Cringerweight champion. I had a blast doing it. I had a blast making all those cringy videos for the role. And you know what, Billy? I'm glad that you actually came up with all of these interesting people to go up against me like during all those times. But you know, I believe that it's time. I believe that you are ready to hold the title for a goddamn long run, and I want you to have a long run with the title.
I hate you.
I will note that Billy won. Billy got one more vote than Egghead.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Crypto's Rock is gonna watch the movie with us tonight. After show will be the movie view live, and then it will be up for those that can't watch live, $10 and above. Patreons and subscribe stars, and I was so happy when Egghead won.
I know. I can't wait to clip that.
You guys all stole from me tonight. You stole my smile.
No. The whole damn show, we were saying, what about us subscribe star people? You gotta count up, so if it comes close.
Should have messaged Ben. Ben was in charge of that whole thing and dropped the ball, and now I'm suffering because you guys want to have a voice? You guys want to have a voice? My voice is all that matters on this show, and I say Egghead wins.
Hey. No, you gotta give the voice to the people. Don't turn me into CM Punk for voice of the voiceless.
Even if we were to count it as a tie, you'd still retain.
You're BM Chunk.
What the fuck? Oh my god. I can't wait to see what the belt looks like.
I want to personally thank Egghead for somehow fucking this all up.
I fuck it all up.
Why?
You're supposed to be the Cringerweight champion, dude.
Oh, I was supposed to be like the
I believed in you.
For life, dude.
You were supposed to defeat the Sith, not join them.
Yeah. I believed in you, Egghead.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yeah, my ponytail made me lose.
Now I need to get a weasel outfit.
How much you want to bet he already has one?
I don't have a weasel. To be honest, I don't have a weasel outfit.
All right.
Egghead's gonna have to cut a promo pushing G-Man on me.
Oh god. Actually, no, I wouldn't have to do shit. I'll just basically come out every single month and create a promo.
You're Bobby the Brain, my dude. You gotta pimp your mans out.
Oh god damn it.
Crazy to get Egghead for this, Billy.
I'm not
Yeah,
cringe
why-
at all.
Why are you blaming me for it?
I'll tell you what happened today, Egghead. The system failed
The
us.
Bible?
The system failed us. That's all.
System. And
That's
if you
all.
think about it, if I'm pushing people against you, this is like a never-ending war between us. First it was you pushing people against me. Now I'm starting to push people up against you. What the fuck are we in?
I don't like this at all. All right, guys, we're going to go to the post-show. Patrons, $10 and above will be able to watch us as we record our brand new movie review.
See you there.
Check it
Don't
out.
miss it. Sign up. Good night.
Good night, man.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.